years yet? Didn't we start in was it June or
In May.
July?
I think we started in May, didn't we?
Really? It
Or was it June?
was
I don't fucking
July.
know.
July is when I put
Mm.
the map into the map section on the Discord.
Oh, all right. 1 year, 10 months.
God damn.
That's a lot of time I'll never get back.
Yep. I've stolen your Saturday nights for almost 2 straight years.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Luckily, the campaign is almost over, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Good, good, good.
All right. Everyone ready to go?
Yes.
Then let's get into it. Last we left off, the Wayward Wanderers have bested 3 of the 4 captains of the cultists that plague the city, and now following a final round of discussion, the group have decided that now is the time to strike and attempt to retrieve Canella Ungolo, premier of the city. Steve has finally returned to the group, after having been chosen by Torn for being one of the only spies capable of keeping an eye on the Maiden, as well as the other captains. He's provided some critical information. The Maiden doesn't sleep. She meditates on top of the tallest nearby building to recover from the backlash that Krum's power is causing to her body. So, with a window to getting close, the Wayward Wanderers now know that this is their best opportunity to evacuate Canal from the building and figure out what she knows. Travelling to Parliament was a little odd. Plenty of suspicion was thrown Steve's way. He had disappeared for a while after all, but a few of the members of the group just couldn't help believe there was something more to him, especially given his convenient chain of happenstances to always result in him being rather lucky. But, soon enough, the group had made their way to the secret tunnel entrance into Parliament, while Steve kept watch over the resting Maiden. Wayward Wanderers, I must remind you, every action has a consequence. Now is it, the perfect opportunity to slip in, get Canella, and get out. She seems to be at the centre of this whole ordeal, with the cultists hell-bent on using all their resources to try to get to her. If she is hiding something, like Ishtar suspects, then what on earth could it be? As you all find yourself within this pitch-black stone tunnel, with silence ringing in your ears, what would you like to do?
That is a creepy background, by the way.
This is more or less what you see. It's incredibly dark in a very straight tunnel.
Well, I
And-
think we should
Well,
keep moving through the tunnel then.
And how wide is the tunnel?
Enough for
Um,
2.5 to walk side by side.
why are we moving through the tunnel, guys? If we are waiting for Steve to tell us that the maiden is resting?
Mm-hmm.
So let's not move and wait. I hope Andres is checking with him every now and then.
Yeah, I'll make a point of checking every 5 minutes or so.
okay.
Every
Um,
time that you check with Steve, he gives you just sort of like a, yeah, no, don't see her yet.
I mean, I
So,
presume we're inside the tunnel. Closed bricks are behind us. I will just cast alarm on the entrance.
Does anybody have like a funny story to tell or something? Kill the time a little bit. Nope. Okay.
No. All my stories are really sad.
Nothing even slightly funny, like sad funny.
No.
Oh fuck. How about you, Andros?
No, nothing.
Great, great.
You can tell us one.
Shit, I did not expect to tell a story right now, actually. I was just very ready to, like, listen.
Well,
Funny story, funny story. Did I ever mention I fell on my head as a kid?
no way.
Yeah.
That's
remember
happened
it.
to you.
Well, Sizzle tell. Oh, shit. I guess it's not really my story. It's Sizzle's story. Sizzle, could you tell the story?
Sizzle crawls out of your clothes and looks up at you and just sort of shrugs, says into your head, "What are you talking about?"
Did I fell on my head. You told me. That's where you found me.
"No, I found you crying like a big baby."
Because I fell on my head.
No.
Okay. Right. Well, guys, Sizzle doesn't remember the story either. Thanks, Sizzle. Great. Yo, is Steve saying anything yet? Route stories. Andros?
So was it?
Great. I was about to tell a really cool story and not even paying attention now, but I was asking if Steve was saying anything yet.
Let me check again.
You hear a faint lightning strike, followed by two more in quick succession right after it.
I just messaged Steve. Hey, Orgalipper.
The words that come back to you are, yeah? Yeah. Real good, real good. She's coming on top of the building. She's meditating. Go, now.
Okay, I just respond with, okay, stay hidden. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Good luck, you guys.
That'll let everyone else know as well.
Well, it's now or never, guys.
Let's continue.
Who's taking point?
Sid
Whoever
will.
can see.
With dark vision, yeah.
Yep, got dark vision as well.
Sid, let us know if you see someone ahead.
Yup. I got my eyes peeled. So far, it's a very straight and dark tunnel that's quite wide, about 2 people.
Lovely.
Sid, roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh, please. If that's just to confirm that it's a straight dark tunnel.
No, it's when you will see one of the mages that's protecting her, probably.
So, ahead of the group, you creep forward further than anyone else. Your dark
It's a
vision
21.
being...
It's a 21, by the way. It's a 21. Sorry, that's how my raging on.
The rage gets added to that? The fuck?
I get +5 perception from rage, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Primal knowledge.
That's so cool.
Being so angry, you lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
Your dark vision is tied with furthest for anyone else in the group with Torin. You keep at the front of the group. Torin's keeping at the back. It's a long tunnel. Eventually, you see some kind of turn in the tunnel. A harsh 45-ish degree angle turn, heading now northeast. Everyone else, once they catch up to it, realize They're turning and heading towards Parliament now. Cedric, you see something in the darkness ahead. Something small and low to the ground.
Okay. I put up my hand so the rest of the group kind of knows that we're stopping, and I stop moving, and I move a little bit closer to investigate what I'm seeing.
Do you do this stealthily?
Yes. Cautiously, which would mean stealthily.
Roll a stealth check then.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Everybody hears your heavy footfalls as you plod towards this little thing on the ground. And as you do, it makes no movements at all. Not even the slightest bit, until you're right next to it and accidentally stamp your foot down more or less next to it, and it jiggles as your foot sends a small rupture through the floor. It's a dead rat. But there's something off about it. Half of its head and one of its arms have been they're not present.
Yo, guys, check out this rat over here. It's all mangled up, missing limbs.
Taylor, can you take a look?
Baylor takes a close look.
And Baylor, roll me a medicine check on this dead rat, please.
I'm sorry, Shift. You're the only person that can probably gather something out of it.
That's no problem.
Just the moment he steps away from his computer, everyone just suddenly wants him. A 13.
Can we help him?
You know what? You can. Being over his
To
shoulder,
advantage.
the helpful backseater, roll with advantage shift, so one more.
And I guidance as well.
Yeah, you can, because this is a conscious sort of like skill check.
Way better. 22.
This rat was killed by some kind of magical means. Though
Can
it's
we tell
a
what?
bit dank down here, and the rest of its fur has gotten a little soggy in parts. It was sort of dissolved. Whether burned or disintegrated or any other thing, you can't necessarily infer. But this was somewhat recent, because it's not decomposed all that much.
So would that be a sign of maybe some of the mages that we're expecting ahead? Basically being here. Or like killing something. I don't know. Can we gather anything out of it except for like this is a random dead rat killed by magic means
I mean,
somewhere in the middle of the tunnels?
Logically, it's probably not a mage attacked it on purpose, because I mean it's a rat. It's more likely
Yeah,
means
but
there's some sort of effect that it ran into, sort of thing. Like a trap.
that could be also, yeah. Huh. Thorin, Is he away as well?
That's fucking no. I'm laughing because like the moment you said Torin's name, I think about the Minthara line in Baldur's Gate, which like there are traps. Let us send our least valuable member forward.
Well, yeah, but like, I'm not sending our least valuable member forward. I'm sending the one that can actually find traps, because he's a fucking rogue, isn't he?
He is. That is
It's
what
a
he's good
tactical
for.
choice.
He
Well,
seems
debatable
to
right now because
be
he's not here.
a little absent.
True.
Looking at the rat, though, or back to the rat, the missing parts. Is it if they? What does the wound look like? Like, what wounded it? I know it's magic, but what kind of magic was it? Are there burn marks?
He
Does it look
said
like
we
this
can't see. He said either disintegrated or burnt.
With its, you are able to determine it was arcane in nature, and it wasn't anything that sort of like impacted it, but more that the body has just sort of like departed from itself. Is the weirdest way that I can explain that.
All right.
The musty, damp atmosphere down here means that it's any open wounds that it would have now sort of like gone to time.
Could you summon something, Baylor, and send it in to trigger any traps?
I could.
Just, I'm not sure how useful tonal weeks. They're probably not physical traps. I'm not sure what he can really do against them. Like, can you summon a cow or something and send it through?
I will use my bag of tricks.
Oh no.
And I will summon something and send it through.
You're getting mileage out of this thing, huh?
Mm-hmm. I did learn this trick from the Dungeon Dudes. They played a campaign where they didn't have a rogue to find traps, and somebody had a bag of tricks, and they used this for every situation. So we have a badger.
Okay.
Mr. Badger, I need you to go down this passageway, get to the end, and come back.
As you talk to the badger, as soon as you address him, he sort of like sits down and half sort of like crosses his arms and just puts his arms across him and starts like nodding along to the things that you say. At which point, when you finally point down the end of the tunnel, he turns around, looks, and you see like a sigh come over the badger's face. As he hops back down on all fours and starts to trudge onwards.
Could you summon something taller? We have to crawl to follow it.
Should have been smaller.
I absolutely can. I can summon 3 things from the bag of tricks. But for now, let's see if there's anything that Mr. Badger finds.
Get 3 badgers out. Badger. Come
Wait,
on.
do you choose what you summon,
I'm
or is
here.
it random?
It's random.
I rolled a
choose.
D8.
Okay, well, I guess we don't want to summon anything too big for this tunnel. I'm not sure how that would work.
Well, the things that can be summoned are a weasel, a giant rat, a badger, a boar, a panther, a giant badger, a direwolf, and a giant elk.
Yeah, but
A giant badger.
the giant
Oh.
elk is considered a giant, which means it's like 20 feet tall, 15 to 20 feet tall.
It's
Yeah, we don't
huge
want to
beast,
summon that.
so it's not going to fit in here.
And how big is the giant badger?
What did I miss?
It's a
Sorry.
medium beast.
Ooh.
They're sending an animal down to check for traps because you weren't around to do so.
Yeah, Torin.
I see how it
Useless
is.
rogue again.
Sure, my rolls have been terrible last time.
It's not about the rose. You weren't present.
Oh,
Go on.
I'm here. I am present. I am gift. I am here to provide with
Fu-
the.
As Torin begins arguing and insisting that he can definitely be of more use than a badger, Mr. Badger comes walking back down and starts looking up towards you, Baylor.
Mr. Badger, did you find anything?
He sits back down on his hind legs, and you watch as he reaches his hand behind him and from seemingly nowhere pulls out a small pipe and puts it in his mouth. Well, there isn't really much to say at all. It's just a long, dark tunnel.
Good, good. Well, you stick with us for now, and we'll send you scouting in a little bit again.
I say, son,
Okay.
where on earth have you summoned me?
Anyone else? Kind of curious where he just pulled that pipe from.
Anyone else thinking that there might be some fumes around here and we're all just high? Like, what the fuck's going on?
It's quite possible.
My good lady, I assure you there's nothing of the sort. Though I know that I have been just used as cannon fodder, I assure you that the path ahead is safe.
I
Oh.
see the badger, but where's the snake?
Saya, you see, we needed your help because our friend here, Torin, he's been quite useless. And he's meant to be better than you in that. But
Mhm.
here, you just showed us that you're way better.
She has a point, this one. Called me sire. Mr. Badger turns and looks at you, Baylor, and it's like, you should learn a lesson.
What's Mr. Badger, sir? I'll turn to Torin and just quietly whisper, can you find any traps? Or look for traps up ahead? Maybe ones that aren't on the ground. The Badger's done that already. Seems like we don't want to offend this one.
As you're talking to...
Maybe I need a bigger. Maybe need something bigger than a mousetrap. Then maybe a badger trap.
As you're talking to Torin about this and ask him to go and check for traps, Sir Badger walks up to you, Anxie, and tries to stand up a bit more upright. Excuse me, madam, might I impart a small favour upon you?
Go on. What's bothering you, dear sir?
These stone floors are most terrible for my claws, and I'd rather not have to prim them again. Would you mind if I were to travel upon your backpack and peek over your shoulder?
I would love for you to do that.
Well, then this is a most splendiferous arrangement for both of us, it seems.
Yes. Would you like me to clean up your attire? Because, these tunnels are quite dusty and...
He looks you up
You
and
might have-
down. The magic sword, I assume?
Oh, of course.
I would be most amenable to that.
I cast prestidigitation on him.
Then,
There you go. You're just as dapper as you were earlier.
once you do, the badger
in.
lets go of his pipe and holds up his hands, waiting for uppies.
Gives a badger a piece. Oh my god.
This is definitely not an African badger.
That's such a fever dream.
Just
So
those
everyone's all suspicious of Steve, but nobody seems to be suspicious of the talking, smoking badger.
Nope.
I think I've already lost my mind. Don't care.
Say, madam, tell me, why are we in this dank tunnel?
Oh, you see, we're in a really important mission.
Mm.
We're here to retrieve the minister of this town and make sure that everyone in this whole town is safe, because currently they're under immense attacks from cultists, and we're trying to basically retrieve the town to its previous self, make sure that everyone's safe and sound, and yeah. So you, sir, currently are a hero.
Not the first time, and I dare say it shan't be the last. Well, onwards then.
Let's fucking go.
Right. All right, guys. Follow me.
Back again.
As Sid starts walking ahead, Sabadja hasn't fully caught on to the gravitas of the situation. Just begins sort of chatting with you. Say, lass, I want to ask you something because there's some rumor that's been going around that's been bothering me quite a lot.
Is that towards me?
Yes.
Oh, a rumor?
Yes, the last bunny that I spoke to told me something quite perturbing. They insisted that the gods have died.
Oh no.
Rather disturbing thing indeed.
Oh, you see.
Half nearly choked on my morning tea.
I understand. I would have done the same. But they actually are not dead. They're currently fighting. You can't see that currently because, well, we're in a fucking tunnel, aren't we? But
Mind your language, miss.
Oh, apologies. I've been around these folk for quite some time. You see,
They do seem quite the rabble.
they're rubbing on me. Yeah. So I never swear, Cedric. I'm such a proper person. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
well, I don't even know what it means. I've never rubbed on you. Why would I rub on you?
Oh, it's a figure of speech, you know. It means that I've started speaking like you.
Sabadja takes his pipe out of his mouth and looks at you with a raised eyebrow, Anxie. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the gods are currently quite busy, and because of that, lots of dangerous entities around the world have started attacking. Because they've seen their chance, right? Because well, the gods are busy, and for example, within this town, some cultists have gotten immense power and are currently trashing the town because of the absence of the gods. And since we are trying to be heroes and support the cause, like help people in need, that's why we're here. We're trying to stop the cultists, help the gods.
Quite right. As I would have assumed. Quite typical of a bunny to hear half a story and run off with his tail between his legs.
Understandable.
Nasty little vermin they can be at times, you know.
I actually don't. I've never spoken to one.
Yes, they're rather dreadful. If you have a nice little place situated, a nice little hole in the ground, a bunny loves to invade with all of its family members, and they don't bother learning the customs of, you know, where it is that they are in the forest now, and they just sort of swarm the place, and all of a sudden I'm no longer able to find any of the food that I once enjoyed, and all my friends are oh so busy keeping them all company that I don't even know where I live anymore. It's rather not the same place that I once knew.
Oh no, Sir Badger, that's just dreadful.
It is quite dreadful indeed.
We have a xenophobic badger with us. This is great.
Yup. That's so ludicrous. Like, what the fuck? Baylor summoned the fucking badger, and now this badger is, you know.
What the badger has said, it made me scared of rabbits
True.
in this world, because badgers are hunters and they eat other animals, little animals, and if he can't find his food, then because of the rabbits, then I don't know what the rabbits here are like.
They might be very scary.
The were-rabbit.
Keep your eyes out for rabbits. Got it.
I do dearly wish they'd go back to wherever they came from, but half of them don't even remember. So as soon as you find a nice place to settle down in the forest with plenty of food and a very nice area, and the rabbits come along and ruin it all.
Damn, he really hates immigrants.
Nope. Right.
But regardless of that, this is quite a fun adventure I seem to have found myself on. I shall endeavour to help you as much as I can, lass.
Yeah. Baylor hears in his head. So, for how long is the badger going to be with us?
We're so stuck with it now.
Until it dies, or I dismiss it.
Well, can we do one or the other?
I do say so, miss. If we do find to be in a spot of bother, you can step behind me and I'll keep you quite protected.
Oh, okay, thank
Wouldn't
you.
want a pretty thing like yourself getting hurt in any kind of man's business.
Oh, yeah. You hear in your head, dismiss it or I'm gonna kill him.
Do we not want to keep him for the next bit of tunnel? There is a bend up ahead, and I don't think he's gone past that bend.
I'll
I mean-
turn Thorin into Badger. Come on.
I've got a better way
Oh.
of scouting out. Sid
Turn
could
me
just
into a
grab the badger
badger?
and throw him down the tunnel.
I have to speak more posh than if I get turned into a badger.
True.
Get
I
the
mean-
monocle and everything.
Hate immigrants.
Oh.
Sexist. What's next? Like, come on.
Anxie, I can't dismiss him.
Excuse you?
He will go back home at dawn tomorrow.
Good question. Is this a DMPC?
Appears so.
Yes, this is a self-insert ale.
Well, Brexit, hates women.
Don't stop
That's
it.
all
Stop
dice.
it.
I would deal with it, but my way of dealing with it would create a bit of noise, which we don't really want.
No, let's not do it. I'll just tune it down. Sire, we need to be a bit more quiet, because
He coughs a very throaty cough that echoes throughout all the walls.
there is mages ahead, and if you're loud, they might kill you.
Mages are, yes, a very prototypical educated class that think themselves far above the working man like myself.
Yeah.
Had a run-in with a mage or two in the past myself. Tricky things they are.
For fuck's sake. We finally got someone who knows some stories, and it's this fucking guy.
Oh, you wanted to hear stories, Cedric.
Well, not anymore.
Did you say that out loud?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking Anxie if she said that out loud. She mentioned stories.
No. I'll probably did, but I'm also doing something. I'll cast suggestion on the fucking badger.
And what are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting he shuts the fuck up.
That works.
Well, the course of action I'm suggesting is that he settles and he acts like a companion, doesn't speak to us if not spoken to, you know. Does whatever Baylor tells him and keeps silent.
What's the role he needs to beat?
16.
He fails.
Of course he does. And now he has to shut the fuck up.
The badger, you watch, takes the pipe from his mouth, turns it to behind his back, wherever it went, and sits on your shoulder now, head resting, and looking out and keeping an eye.
Better hear him, he said. I handled it. He won't be speaking. Let's move on.
How long
you.
does suggestion last?
8 hours.
Oh, fucking hell, okay.
Yeah, fuck you, Dax.
He thought he found his spirit animal, and now he has to be quiet.
I was gonna deal with some of the things he was saying, but like the sexist shit, I can't.
So, your group carries onward. New ally in tow, you round the corner of the tunnel that begins heading now another straight direction, but now directly towards what would be Parliament. Though you take the walk slowly and carefully, nothing really happens. You find your way to the end of the other side of the tunnel with not a single unexpected action happening. You find here a small lever attached to the wall. I guess since you were up front, Sid, you're the one that's found it.
There is a lever on the wall, guys.
Yeah, Sid, now is the time. You're at the front of the group, you're at the front of the pack, you're leading everyone. This is your big break. Make an intelligence check for me.
Sid and his eyes become squinty. And you can see an intense focus coming over his face. Like the cogs are turning, rotating. Well, I try to find intelligence. I never clicked on intelligence yet. There we go. That's a -2. There we go.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh. It's technically not a crit fail.
No, it's a 3. But it's still a 1.
Even with your cogs turning very slowly, you feel that there's something that you can pass out here. You stop and you think for a second, and you really close your eyes and concentrate. There's a lever on the wall here. We've been walking along this tunnel for a while now, but before we were here, we weren't in a tunnel. But when we did come into the tunnel, there was a lever on the other end of the tunnel. This is the lever to get out of this side of the tunnel. And as you open your eyes, the group has pulled the lever, has walked through, and are waiting for you to come through.
Hmm.
Sid pretends that he's like he's watching behind us, and he's like, like walking backwards with his back towards you guys. He's like walking backwards, right, pretending to have been looking behind us and keeping an eye on anything that might have snuck up. Right, lover.
Close the door.
Yep. Okay. Door's closed.
So, with you having exited the tunnel running underneath Relacrum, you now find yourselves in some of the basement rooms of Parliament. Dilapidated and crumbling. Paint peeling from the wall where water has begun dripping in. Door frames shattered and ransacked. This building looked beaten up enough on the outside, and sure enough, that lightning finds its way everywhere. Wayward Wanderers, you have made it to Parliament.
We can vote now.
I didn't bring ID.
Voting is actually suspended during wartime.
Oh, okay.
Still didn't bring ID.
Guess we'll vote for Brexit another time.
Shut the fuck up.
Another year, yeah.
I mean, if we've made it to Parliament, does it mean that people have chosen us? So,
True.
democracy, you know.
And they've made a grave mistake.
True.
Yeah.
Can we see anything in here? Any signs of magic being cast somewhere near us? Anything like that?
I mean, I could do an investigation or an Arcana check.
Both of you roll
I mean, I feel like we
investigation.
would hear it, but yeah.
What do you say?
Both of you roll
Uh,
investigation.
Great.
Oh my!
Torin, you look around the room and you find a couple things rather quickly. Semblances of runes that were transcribed and written in some kind of chalk onto various parts of the wall. They're not complete, and most of where the runes would continue has been blasted away with a scorch mark. There's a couple of these dotted around the room. And from what you know about runes and the arcane studies that you've done in your time, these were some kinds of traps that had been set at a point. Delayed magical blasts set to go off when a certain thing would happen. Most often when movement was detected, or something came within proximity.
So wards.
So what? I guess I would kind of just explain to the group that these so-called drawings of magic were like previous traps, but I kind of do it in like a very humorous way. Like, hey guys, I kind of take a bit of the chalk and I like taste it, like tastes like, smells like it's chalk, like it's burnt, it's a trap. Yes, it's a trap. There was a previous trap. Be careful around here, guys.
So Badger starts nodding along in agreement with you.
Wow. Great job, Torin.
I am happy to be of some assistance, quite as the budget might be.
I mean, I'd hope you're, more useful, but sure.
I mean, I don't want to be seen as I don't want to be downgraded to some small animal such as him. No, surely not.
Now that's something you shouldn't have said, but
I would have maybe thought about it in my head, but you could just read my mind, so it's better to just speak it out, I guess.
Hmm.
I mean, if you want to prove that, Torin, I think you should lead.
Oh no, it's all right. I'll stay around the back in case if any enemies or mages come around behind us.
Well, I mean, fair, if you're too scared, fair enough. Anxie, if you want to send the Badger up. I'll be all scout.
Yes, Sir Badger. Go on, scout.
Yes, you badger. You go.
You gently let Sir Badger down onto the floor, and he starts to plod up the stairs, one by one. The room that you're in, it's just a basement. There's just some stairs at the end of it, which the Badger is now going up. There's no other avenues off of this one. You walk to the archway that the stairs start at, and you see Mr. Badger walking up to the top of the stairs. Up and up he plods. He makes it to the very top. Stops. Looks left. Looks right. Takes a step forward and whoosh, a big gust of fire. It's gone just as quick. And Mr. Badger is gone.
We can't
Okay,
see any of that, or can we?
You guys did.
So did we see him basically stepping on a ward, or did we see someone casting something at him?
You can't see what he stepped on, but the fire came from the floor.
So we can assume it was a trap.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay,
Torin,
but,
there was a trap.
Is the badger still alive? Do we?
He's gone.
He's just gone, but we don't know how.
He's
Stepped
dead.
on a trap.
Once they die, they disappear because they were magically conjured by Shift's item.
I guess every time we tread, we gotta be careful every few steps, every time we move. But then I thought it requires an investigation check or an arcana check. I guess either might work.
I mean, I would say summon another badger, but something's telling me that's not a great idea.
Still got my trowel.
Or someone can detect magic.
Right.
That's an idea as well.
Idea.
Right. I mean, honestly,
Can Tini do that for us if she
who
has it
could do
prepared?
that? And well, Sid is asking the group who can do that. He casts detect magic
Oh,
on himself.
I will uncast that.
Sid's eyes
No,
begin to
nobody.
glow ever so faintly.
We all noticed that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you guys looking at me like this?
You just cast magic.
Good one.
Do you see any traps? Look there.
As
Well,
Anxie points her arm,
giggling
Sid,
away,
you
yeah.
notice that she's teeming with magic. Anxie.
Hold on.
You
I
look
think I can
around, most of
something.
your allies are.
You guys aren't traps, right?
Well,
Traps. Dude,
Anxie
Alright,
could be whatever
so-
she wants to be.
so
I am full of magic.
I can see that. I think it's like they're glowing. All right, hold on. And Sid starts scanning around him.
You look up to the top of the stairs where the badger last was. You take a couple steps up, and because of your significant height, you're able to see the floor in which they stood on. You see a faint bit of magic glowing from now, like a quarter of a circle of runes that were drawn, that are now smudged with soot and scorch marks. You look around left and right, and you see a couple of these dotted a little bit around the top of the stairs, but then past that, the hallways that you see seem to be clear.
Okay, I think that badger played pretty much just blew up any trap that was left. Really. Yeah, I think we're good.
Oh, quite useful. Can you lead us?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, let's go.
So they will glow up, right? These traps.
Ideally.
Damn, you guys are really bright.
I
Sid
bet you are as well.
squinting a bit. And then Sid looks at his own arms like, oh yeah, I'm glowing a little bit as well. Alright. This way, guys.
So, which way are you leading them, Cedric? Left, right, or straight ahead?
Straight.
Okay, roll me a perception check. With the 23, one of the things that you're able to discern pretty quickly is that you're still in somewhat of a basement. You can't see any windows. You can't see any semblance of light or source of light. you do see down either end of each hallway that you're looking at a staircase that leads further up. So you head along this way.
Yep.
How long does Detect Magic last? 10 minutes. You guide the group. There are a couple of other different steps down. A lot of them seem to also have traps that are both been set off and still not yet. You're not sure if every basement section has a tunnel that goes off somewhere else, but I mean, hey, if you got the time, it can't hurt to put down these traps at least.
Can't hurt to what?
Can't hurt to put down these traps if you've got the time to do so.
Well, like blow them up.
No, to set them.
Is that something we want to do?
No, I mean, I'm saying the mages have spent so long sieged in this building already that they've just been putting traps more or less everywhere.
Ah, okay.
In the report that you had from Steve, the cultists were entering Parliament from all over. And one of the things that was potentially dangerous about this route was that the cultists could, if they were ordered to, come through during any open passage at any given time. While your tunnel into the Parliament was secure in that you won't see any on the way, you're not in a secure part of the building. You're not in the part of the building where Canella is. You may at some point walk where you'll be exposed to the open elements even. But made your way into the building, which is the important part. You can now leverage whatever cover you have to dip further into the building, go up flights of stairs, wherever. You make
I
it.
have a way of triggering the traps, but it'll make a lot of noise.
I don't
Traps
think we
going
have
for me.
to. What he was saying was just like painting the picture of the mages setting them on. Like he wasn't telling us that we would
Yeah.
have to set them on or like trigger or disarm
That's-
or anything.
Yeah, that's why I was asking for clarification. 'cause
yeah,
that
yeah.
was a bit unclear.
What he's telling us now is that now we're quite in the open, so we should probably be stealthing while inside of the Parliament. Just so we don't, get seen by cultists or whoever's outside hitting the Parliament building. So we should be probably, stealthing, maybe get past without a trace if Baylor has lots of spell slots.
I think we should.
So we continue being unseen within the building.
Okay. You go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace. And you make your way to the end of this here hallway. Everyone roll a group stealth check for me, please. And you will get to add a +10 afterwards because of Pass Without a Trace.
God, I love being a rogue.
Silent as the night, you all creep along this hallway, barely even able to hear your own footsteps. As you come to the end of this hallway that has a staircase going upwards, you see what actually is a small window. You didn't notice at first, but then it dawns on you, oh, there isn't any sunlight to be coming through. It's high up, and it's just at ground level. So this is just the beginning of the basement, where the height of the ceiling here is just above ground floor outside. This window has been busted open. Seems like it was hit with something of some kind. As you see, enough rubble has been splattered out in different directions that this was potentially an entry point for cultists. When you think about it as well, letting them down underneath the building, surprising the mages where they wouldn't necessarily expect them to come from. the cultists have had an odd amount of strategy. And the more you think about it, that sort of echoes true with everything so far. Every cultist that you've met, for the most part, has been some kind of blithering idiot drunk on power. But behind all the major steps that the cultists have taken, there has been this sense of cold strategy. Take their food supply. Display people who don't show good intent towards the cultists. Continually bombard the symbol of resistance, or what was at least before you came along. The people that you fought before definitely were no strategists so far. You can only assume that strategists that the cult have are the figureheads that you still have yet left to defeat. As this dawns on those of you who have the intellectual capability to put this together, you start to hear, as you come close to the window, rain. Rain coming from outside. It gets louder and louder the closer that you get to the window.
Has rain been something that we've noticed happening ever since we came to the city? Or is it something we've noticed for the first time?
It's happened on occasion.
Okay, but is there something weird about this one? Can we ascertain
Not
that?
initially. And you're not close enough to the window yet to make any kind of investigation check yet.
Torin, can you investigate the rain?
I can.
You're sneakier than me, please.
I can try to attempt to check the rain.
So as you get towards the end of the hallway, that's when you'll be able to. So each of you is sneaking, and Torin slips ahead of the group, looking to sidle up against the wall and peek outwards. The moment you do slip up against the wall, Torin, you hear wet footsteps, a single set of them, making their way towards you.
Am I the only one who hears this?
Yes.
I guess I would kind of. It said it's coming towards me.
Mm-hmm. Best as you can tell.
Best I can tell. I guess I would kind of, if I'm a little bit ahead, kind of like wave. Actually, I can just speak in my mind, can't me? If Angsies can hear me. Just so that I hear someone coming through. I don't know who it is, but so I can hear someone coming, and it's very loud. What should I do? Should I get? I guess should I get ready to prepare myself to attack, or?
Stay down. We need to check who it is. It might be a friend.
Is there anywhere? Is it just an open area that I can't really hide around, or?
So you are up against the wall, and the window is a small window that's been blown out close to the ceiling. It's on the ground floor outside, so it's like if you were to like look up, you would see the person's feet, and probably their feet only. Or depending how far away, you maybe see their legs as well.
I guess at the point, it's not really anywhere I can go unless I try to climb out the window and hold at the back.
You are currently giga stealthed. You rolled a stealth check of like over 30.
Oh, then I'm fine then.
37 to be precise.
Yeah, then I'm fine. I'll stay near the closest to the door then.
Window.
Window, sorry.
Andrews hears in his head. Can you check on Steve? Torrance noticed someone coming towards us. He's hearing footsteps.
Okay, let's check on Steve then.
So I'm trying to paint a picture in my head, but I'm struggling.
Mhm.
So we're within currently some room within the parliament. There is, this window that's fully fucking opened, or like basically people can see through it easily.
I
from
can show
both
you sort of
sides.
what it looks like. 'Cause it looks similar to.
Can you please? Because I don't understand.
Looks similar to this, where it's like a hallway, and then at the end of the hallway, you see this sort of like small window that's on the ground level
Okay.
outside, but it's been blown open, so there's no glass, and a bunch of the stone rubble has been blown inwards, so it's more than wide enough for someone to fit through.
Oh, and someone's outside
Walking towards this.
it. Okay. So it's not someone within the parliament, it could be cultists, it could be the captain, it could be the maiden.
I guess.
Can you can you get any information based on the footstep you're seeing, Torin? Hearing. Jesus. Or can you see anyone's legs, anything?
I can slightly glance around the window.
Roll a perception check, Torin. While this is going on, Andros has now whipped out his book. What message are you giving to Steve?
Just how does it look out there? Any changes?
Okay.
I'm painting around the window like 1/4 of cover.
Torin, you feel a rumble in your pocket, and as you reach your head slightly, you feel 2 drops of water both fling themselves directly into your eye, and you sort of squint and stumble back a bit. But even through the water in your eyes, what you see is 2 dark boots stood directly in front of the window, and cult colors on a cloak that surround their feet. Andros, the message comes back to you from Steve. Yeah, all looking good. She's still up there. No sign of movement yet.
I kind of like rub my eyes, like in pain a little bit. Like there's some kind of dark-colored boots. It maybe looks like some kind of cultist colors of some sort, but
They stood right in front of the window and start crouching down towards it. Torn, you're able to rub the water from your eye, and you see them kick their legs in as the person is lowering themselves into the hallway that you're in.
Torin, pull them in and let's kill them quick. Or attack them if you can.
I've got a feeling he's the captain.
Could be.
This is the thing. If I have to pull him in, that's a strength check, or I could just go for the quick sneak attack.
Go
Attack.
with the quick attack if you can. I don't know whether you can. That's the thing. Like, I can't imagine.
Okay.
Both of their legs are inside, and you see their hands next to, like, they've basically sat down. They're going to shuffle themselves through the hole.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh god. Is this with advantage?
Yes, because you're in stealth.
Well, sneak, yeah.
I'll do it with my short sword. Do I have sneak attack? There we go.
Primed and ready. You know exactly what it is you need to do. You've done it time and time before. And you feel another rumble in your pocket. You slice towards this individual, you cut against the rubber of their black boots, and you stumble forward, fall onto the floor and face plant, and take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. The figure shuffles themselves down into the room, and the rest of you see there, standing right before you, a cultist in cultist robes. And in the half a second that everyone breathes, in the half a second everyone stops breathing, they fling their hood off. Steve. Oh, hey, guys.
Are you fucking kidding me, Steve?
What?
We were about to fucking kill you.
Well, I mean, good thing you didn't.
Yeah, no fucking shit, buddy.
Why are you dressed like that?
Why are you here? You're supposed to be watching the bitch.
I'll cast Wonder Paralysis on him. I don't think it's Steve.
It might not be Steve. Like you just communicated with him. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm casting on him.
Oh yes, yes.
You cast a
Well.
wand of paralysis. And with a natural
Can-
20 roll, they resist. They go, oh, Andros, stop it, man. That's rude.
Can I roll an intelligence check to check whether it's like a disguise or something?
There'll be investigation. Go for it.
Yeah, whatever. I want to do it.
Interesting that shit.
I ain't trusting it.
You look this person up and down. Though they are clad in cult robes and cult colors, the clothes underneath you recognize. This is just a guy. A guy you recognize.
Could I ask him a question of the first thing of if we think it is Steve?
Oh. Well, you guys found Canella yet?
Why the fuck are you here?
Well, we're doing this together. I just thought it was,
You were
I-
scouting.
Yeah, and he looks back over in like the direction of where the building is. It's like, yeah, I did. She's up there. She's meditating.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can I ask him a question? If we do assume it's just a guy, but do we know if it's Steve? Do we think it's not Steve?
We don't know.
Andres, can you?
Can I maybe ask him
Yeah,
a question?
I message Steve again and ask him, what he's currently wearing.
Steve looks at you oddly, Andros, and you see a reply come back in your book. I'm wearing some cult robes that I borrowed, and I'm standing in front of all my friends.
Oh my god. So do I smack his head in or what?
Oh, Sid, I don't think
I
there's a need for
personally
that.
would, but maybe not.
Okay, well,
Oh, I couldn't leave you guys to do this on your own. She's up there
Yeah.
resting. It's fine.
Go on, scout then. We need a scouter.
Was Torin not doing a good enough job?
Didn't you see him fall in front of you just now?
Actually, when did you get a badger?
Well, didn't fall.
Oh wait, no, he's not here.
Oh,
Sorry, I forgot he's dead already. My bad. Erase that. Rewind. Sorry.
What's this session, man?
Yeah, jeez. Pay attention, dude. Come on.
Sorry.
Stop going AFK.
Fucking hell.
Well, I mean, come on, guys, let's go.
Before we go,
Here, no, anyway.
what was the first thing you remember doing with me when we first entered the city? It was you and me, and we went to investigate some footsteps of a few cultists.
I
What
remember
happened?
something. Oh, I'm getting a strange feeling of deja vu. We both came in to sneak around, and I remember you fell flat on your face, bloodied your nose, and alerted someone nearby that shouldn't have been.
I think I'm okay to accept that. I'm okay to accept that this actually is Steve. Only he could remember that, you know.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's so funny.
You see this sort of like dumbfounded smile on Steve's face, and he just sort of looks at you. Oh God, let's make some headway. You're not going to find yourself. And he starts walking up the stairs. Not really sneakily at all either.
He's like trotting along, like.
He's like walking 2 steps at a time.
No, so somebody should probably tell him to take off those robes. If we
Well,
encounter
maybe
one of
he
the
needs
mages,
them.
well,
Well, true.
I mean, the issue is if we encounter a mage, it's going to be pretty hard to convince them we're not like cultists if he's wearing stuff.
Question:
That's a good
Why
point.
don't you just tell him that if you've thought of it?
Well, he's already walked off.
Point
Got
okay.
that.
I guess.
He got me there. Here's in his
Yeah.
head, Steve.
You shouldn't be AFK and should be listening.
Brother.
Uh,
Steve.
Hmm?
The robes. You might have to remove them if we encounter the mages.
Oh, so smart, Agsy. That's a good idea. And you see it
Well-
like the top of the turn in this stairway. He just starts taking off his cloak.
It was Sanders that remembered to tell me that. Another thing, Steve. How the fuck did you know we were here?
Hmm?
How,
Oh,
how did you find us?
I didn't. I just thought I'd come in and look for you.
Okay.
Lucky Steve. Per usual.
Oh, right. Did you guys see any mages yet?
Well, I thought you'd be one first when you went through that window.
We have not. No, Steve.
Okay. They seem really cool. But I can ask one of them some questions or something. I got something I wanted to ask. Anyway, let's go.
Nate was lame.
Who?
Oh,
Exactly.
exactly.
Okay. And Steve continues to walk up the stairs.
There is not a thought in that man's brain,
Right.
as far as we know.
Exactly.
But I, for one, still think it's perfectly fine to walk along with him.
You follow Steve halfway up the stairs, and he's now. The staircase is turned, and he's reached the top, and you're stood halfway up them. You watch Steve look down the corner, look back, and then get a bit of a concerned look on his face. You watch as he sort of like starts to reach behind his back, as he's sort of slightly crouched, with a very sort of disgruntled look on his face.
Props.
What are you doing there, Steve?
My back is killing me. I spent so long hunched over when I'm sneaking, and you watch, he just stands up fully and stretches his back, and you hear like 8 different things click. Oh! Oh!
I was gonna say, do I notice any of these sounds being a bit out of the ordinary? But
Not out of the ordinary for an older body that Steve possesses. He's in his mid to late 40s after all. Steve clicks his shoulder around. Oh. Thorn, you and me, come on, let's go.
just me and you, or
Yeah, let's sneak ahead.
I mean, we're sneaking right now. Surely it'll be all right. Better as a group.
Yeah, but they need us to go further ahead so that those guys that are not as good as sneaking as us can be more safe, I think. I'm not used to doing this in groups.
We would definitely be better off as a group. We should wait for them to come.
Go.
Is that what I just hear in my head? Just to go.
Yes.
Just like the thought in my head, just listening to that one monotoned sound. It's like, okay, yeah, let's go.
All right, you and Steve roll a stealth check, please. Steve really
And
did
Steve-
roll a nat 20 to resist the wonder paralysis, by the way.
That's crazy. What's even more crazy is that the second time that I've been with Steve, that's twice where I've hurt myself. fall down the house, and this time I just haven't been able to attack him, and I take some kind of damage.
I think the last time was because of the idol as well.
Yes. Yes.
I feel
it
like
was
the idol is
idol.
connected to Steve. Conspiracy.
So a 31 and and what Steve rolled. The two of you head up into a new hallway. You're now on the ground floor. You peer up and down the hallways. Everything is completely and truly dilapidated. It's quite a sight to behold. There's a lot of furniture in these rooms. There's no longer any glass in any window. Some of the rooms have entire walls blown open, and even from like examining Parliament from the exterior as you've done before, you know that like the entire east wing is like basically just scraps and debris. You guys are currently in what you can roughly orient as the west wing, occasionally peeking out and seeing the pub that you entered in through, and also plenty of cultists walking about in the courtyard, in the open square. None really looking towards Parliament, maybe the odd one occasionally glancing, milling about their business, with their leader not currently in sight.
I kind of pinpoint Steve's like. Said there was a bar. What was next to the room that we're in?
What?
Hold up. So there was a courtyard, an open square, and what else?
And the pub that you guys initially entered into the tunnel with. It's like off down to the southwest.
Do I notice any exits in the pub bit?
This is a building on like the other side of a giant courtyard. It's like 2 streets away. This is the building that you guys went in to get into the tunnel to get into Parliament.
I guess the first thing I would do is I would kind of message in my head. If am I still in reach of Angsy? It's a message in my head saying that it's clear to come up. It's completely safe. But there are a lot of cultists outside, so you should be careful to not look out the windows and doors.
We'll have pass without a trace too.
You guys in the back are maintaining your stealth checks because they went ahead. They had to roll new ones.
Yeah, I know. Okay, guys, they've checked and it's somewhat safe for us to go there. But there's cultists outside, so we need to be rather careful and sneaky.
Right.
Let's move.
You guys catch up with Steve and Torin.
Do me and Steve notice anything odd about any of the cultists moving around? Are they going to a designated location, or are they just still hanging out?
There's small little groups of them that are just milling about to themselves. You see that occasionally they're just glancing in the direction of Parliament, but they're not really readying themselves for action. They're not really looking like they're doing anything. Some of them seem to just be sat down under a little pavilion cover. Best that you can tell, they're making the most of their leaders not currently being present.
How many of them are there?
Probably about 12 to 15. Some coming in and out of buildings, though infrequently. But they're like 300-ish, maybe even more feet away. Like way down in the courtyard, out the front of the building.
Okay. Oh, to give context, I was thinking of that. To just cast it on them, kill them.
You guys continue onwards. Traveling as a group, or Torin and Steve going ahead still?
They can be slightly ahead of us, like tiny bit and we follow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Torin and
good.
Steve turn to head down a hallway that goes deeper into the building. There are parts where you feel the rain and water coming through, where the ceiling up ahead has been partially destroyed. As you walk further and further into the building, that becomes less and less frequent. Steve and Torin sneaking side by side. Eventually, Steve crouches down behind a destroyed table. Lets out a bit of a sigh. Turns towards you, Torin. It's hard, this, isn't it? Always being locked in and ready to go at any moment.
Any moment, every moment is an opportunity.
I don't know if I'm going to be an adventurer. This is all a little intense for me.
It's very strange of you to always be alone and randomly bump into us at like sometimes perfectly timed moments as well. Or it's very odd, don't you think? Or
I've always used to talk about how lucky I was. You see a wistful smirk come across his face. Yeah. I'm always trying to live up to the man that she always saw in me, you know?
was your mother more close to you than your father, or?
No.
Asking the real questions now.
How did you get to his mother?
Yeah, like his parents weren't brought up at all. Why did you ask
He's talking
that?
about the female he loved that died.
His wife. Yeah.
Oh, his wife. Okay, no, I thought he was talking about his mum and dad.
He did say wife,
Sorry.
so...
I didn't hear. That's my fault.
Mother, wife, same thing. Am I right, boys?
What are you doing on the main monitor, bro? This is meant to be main
Yeah, I
monitor.
know.
The wife, then.
Yeah, I was really close to her. Always do anything that she asked. She never asked for much. He kind of just looks up into a place in the ceiling that's nowhere in particular, casting his memory back, thinking. Yeah. Had a lot of good times. She always used to love the weird stories that I'd tell from all the random little jobs I did. That's why I kept doing them after she passed. Someday our souls will meet again and I'll have plenty of stories to tell.
Well, maybe there are more to talk to you later, but we should probably
Yeah.
keep our eyes open.
He gives you a tap and sort of like signals his head to carry on. Come on, up you get.
You kind of like hoist each other up again.
As you stand up before him and go to reach a hand down to him, roll a... Fuck, what would it be? Roll a strength check. Strength saving throw, sorry.
Strength saving throw. Oh, I love these saving throws. Not. Never mind. I love strength saving throws.
As you're about to reach a hand down to Steve to help him up, your entire body freezes rigidly. You hear a voice from down the corridor. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Am I there?
You guys are
Or
all
is it
like
just the
around the
two?
corner at this point. It's just those two.
So it's just me who can hear that.
Well, Steve is there. He can hear it too. You see the sort of like shock on his face as he sort of like is still down, crouched behind this table.
I guess so. Kind of. So we'll just do now a general patrol around the courtyard.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you doing here? Who are you? Tell me before I blow your fucking head off.
That we were sent here by the cultists to be on extra duty.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This is like, I don't know who this is, but I could try and decept him,
Brother! Do you
Yeah,
know
but
what
they
we're
don't-
doing?
They don't know what.
No, do you know?
Yeah, we're trying to sneak around.
Yeah, but you
What's
said
our
to him.
purpose?
Okay.
That,
I don't think they
surely
call
we can
themselves.
hear anything happening, right? Can we not enter?
You will after this.
I guess I would go as thanks. Well, who are you?
Godrix.
Cordrix, you take 56 points of force damage. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shocking
Blame.
that one.
You are barely able to
This.
hold on to your brain as you feel a rapid, tiny razor-thin mote of energy slap in through the side of your temple and slip out the other side of your head. You feel a rattling in your brain as it tries to drift you off into a stunned sense of null. You just barely manage to cling to consciousness. The rest of you see, because they just went around this corner, you see a purple mote of energy fly and silently hit the wood panel of the wall.
I immediately try to get there, and I scan. Does it seem like a mage that's basically meant to be there protecting Canela?
Are you peeking your head around the corner?
Yes.
The moment you peek your head around the corner, you see Torin with an incredibly pained expression on his face. You see Steve crouched down and hiding behind a table, and you see a man in a very, very dirty red cloak holding his hand up with his hand twisted in Torin's direction.
I show up basically with raised hands, and they hear immediately in their head, "Don't freak out. We're here to help. We're part of the resistance. These two idiots are scouting for us, but apparently they've received some damage because they've said something stupid, I would assume. Please don't attack. We're here to help."
You with the resistance?
Part of it, yes. We have nothing to do with the cultists. We've killed 3 captains. Well, technically 2. 1 exploded in front of us. We've killed plenty of cultists. We are not here to
You're
make
the
your life harder.
outsiders. She talked
Yes.
about you. Tell me something that proves you are who you say you are.
Okay, I've got something. So Ishtar, you should know him, right?
Yes, yeah.
I have his card key. He gave it to me. Also, I was the one that made sure that he was safe after projecting his voice throughout the town.
On the tannoy. Show me the card. He's looking at you
Here.
past Torin.
I immediately show it.
You see his eyes glow ever so slightly as he's looking at you from down like 100 yards of 100 feet of corridor. Torin, your bodily functions are returned to you, and you immediately slump to the floor. You've got some really fucking stupid friends.
Yes, we do. I'm more than aware. He's not
kinda
the
like-
brightest of us.
Like me.
You immediately hear in your head.
Look up thanks. He's like, kind of like thinking in my head. I'm like, yeah, I'm not the brightest, but I also could have maybe suspected that he could have been part of the cultists. I wouldn't have known who it was.
Torin, you can't speak right now.
I can't speak.
I just
Fucking
come in
God.
like just glad like he's
No,
very
as in you
straightforward,
can't
I
speak
guess.
right now. You are like partially stunned. You were trying to get words to come out of your
Yeah.
mouth, and your mouth's just.
It basically had a stroke.
The guy does hear. Is it safe for us to come in?
How many of you
to
are
the
there?
room? Sorry, I'm panicking. Is Inni with us?
No. Phase out
So
of existence.
it's just it's just the 4 of us here, and the 2 that are ahead. So it's 4 more of us. The 2 idiots in front of you, and 4 extra.
Two in front of me?
Oh, I guess you can't see him. There is another one, Steve. He's the other scout.
Where is he? He's looking frantically around.
Is Steve hidden? Is that the case?
He's like
what's
crouched
happening?
behind the table. So it's like you're looking at Steve as you're saying this, and the behind the table he's crouched behind is where this wizard is.
Oh, he's hidden behind you. Don't worry, don't be alerted. He's a friend. He's just better at his job than the one that you stroke.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, we're coming. Come down. Also, we need to make sure that the rest of your friends know that we're here to help you and not attack you.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, thank fucking God you're here.
Okay, that's making me calm.
I just wave from around the corner and it's like, hello. If it helps you believe us, fuck Crumb. See how it explode.
Fuck Crumb indeed, brother.
Fuck
Oh
Crumb.
my God, I haven't had a good night's sleep in like 3 weeks.
I can imagine Andrew's just peeing in the back, comes out a corner, and is like, "Hi."
with a shirt saying
Yeah.
"fuck Crumb."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Each of you walk around the corner and you walk towards this wizard. Oh, what are you... Sorry, my mind's elsewhere. You guys are pretty famous. We've been expecting you to come help us for a while. Oh my, thank fucking God you're here.
Oh, okay, good. We know you're overworked, and we know that you guys
I don't even know
can't wait
half
to
of
get
it,
some
sister.
rest.
Oh my God.
We spoke with one of you guys, and he was not doing well.
Someone made it out? Who?
Nate.
Nate
young-
made it out?
Well, technically, he was sort of freed by Festa,
How is he?
or let go. Well, he got killed afterwards, but you know,
Oh,
not
Exploded.
great.
Yeah.
Well, technically Fester exploded and it kind of exploded him as well.
Yes.
So he exploded.
Yes.
he took on Festa with you guys.
Well,
He was in
No,
the corner.
he was in the room.
Oh.
He
Yep.
just couldn't make it out. That's the problem. But we gathered how exhausted you guys are from him.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry,
We need to
I've been on
find
duty for
Canella.
the past 13 hours. Let's I'm trying to think. What the fuck do I do? They've been expecting you to come for a while. What did they say? Oh. You watch
Come
as
on.
this mage looks so unbelievably wrecked with exhaustion.
Is there some call you use to indicate you're friendly when returning back to swap your shifts?
Oh, yes, he says, slapping his forehead. We hold up a hand, a fist, and then we push out a pinky.
Okay.
Okay, if you can point us in the direction to go, we can leave you here to finish out your shift. We don't really want to leave it opening.
I've got to finish my shift, that's right.
Hopefully it's gonna be your last shift. In a good way.
I hope so too.
But we need to hurry up because the maiden is currently resting and we want to get to Canella before she starts attacking again.
Do you guys have any food on you?
Yes. I give him whatever food I have on me. That he might.
Is Torin at any point able to get some slight recovery? Being able
You-
to speak?
Slumped on the floor, your teammates have been stepping over you as they go to talk to the mage. You slowly feel bits of your body return to you, and your mouth eventually starts acting like normal again.
Okay, can I get up like a little bit with?
Steve
half
walks
my
over to you and
Stephen on?
offers you a hand.
Be like, can someone help me get up, please?
Steve offers you a hand. You all right there, pal?
Uh, I don't know. I just had some kind of mind rot, and I was on the floor.
Interesting choice of words back there. And he hauls you to your feet.
How was I supposed to know that you were part of the resistance? You could have been a cultist and I would have been perfectly fine.
You're supposed to be intelligent.
I thought I was smart about it.
Right, well, it seems we've got a meeting with the Premier. You guys ready? Kinda excited.
Yes.
Is it going to be like Dewey's twin or something?
Oh god.
I kind of like hear the words of Steve, like he's kind of, I'm like just shaking my head, like, no, no, I'm not.
Actually, that's a point. Is it worthwhile Steve staying here to help this guy guard this spot? Because if we're going to go out, if we want to go out the same way we came in, want to make sure this way stays clear if possible.
Steve at this point has walked ahead in front of all of you, following the guard's direction towards the wherever Canel is currently staying.
I think that answered your question.
Are you guys following?
Yes.
Yep.
You follow the directions given to you by the guard. Steve at this point is practically skipping. He's sort of like walking on his tiptoes, looking around like a tourist in a city for the first time, poking his head into the dilapidated rooms. Big building, this, isn't it? Anyone? Not all at once, please.
Sorry. Not really talkative right now. Trying to focus on what's to come.
Oh, yeah. It's important. Yeah, it's just also kind of exciting, you know? We've heard so much about
Yeah.
Carol. What do you think she's like?
Knowledgeable?
I don't know. I have this feeling about her that she's. I don't want to say it. It's just something about her name that really irks me. Like I'm just supposed to not like her. You know what I'm saying? Do you catch my drift?
Cedric, Canella and Carnellon are not the same name.
Because it's so close,
Two different people.
but close.
Right. They start with a K.
Yes, and then the rest
And
of
there
it
is an A.
all this one letter. Right, that's a letter, right?
Mm. Sure. Letters, but yeah.
Yes, letter. Sounds like one letter to me. I can count, you know.
Did you say Carnellon? Steve says.
Oh, don't. Don't. You fucking shush your mouth right fucking now.
Yeah, he's a friend. Close
He's-
friend.
Acquaintance at most. We know
Close
him.
friend to me. Acquaintance to him.
Oh. That's also... I know Carnellon as well. He's a lovely guy.
How do you know him?
I went to
Steve.
one of his concerts ages and ages ago. I went with my wife, in fact.
Okay.
Been a while now. Great stage performance he's got.
If you say so. It's quite boring to me, to be honest.
Me and my wife ran into him afterwards, walking around the city a day or two later. Genuinely, really sweet, lovely guy.
Oh, really? Wow. That's yeah. I don't give a shit.
He's
He's a
currently
bit of a
fighting a
coward, though.
dragon. Oh,
Oh. A dragon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, he's fighting a dragon?
I told you guys, you just don't listen to me.
He's fighting a dragon right now. Cornelian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We're meant to meet
If you say
Well-
so.
at some point, but
Yeah, is that why he can't come and help us out? He's busy with other things.
Cornelian is fighting a
Traveling.
dragon right now. Oh, sorry. Cornelian is fighting a dragon right now. Really?
yeah.
Okay.
What color?
Yeah, what color?
Have I been told?
I thought you guys were friends.
Pick from a bag.
I don't remember if I asked.
I don't think you did.
Like I said, we're acquaintances.
If we survive, guys, I promise I'll ask him about the color of the dragon.
Well, if he lives, that is. It's Cornelian
Hmm.
after all. The last time I
Yeah,
saw him
he's-
fight, I didn't really see him fight. He just kind of stood there and took everything. He just stood there.
I saw him miss a lot.
That's what I
Tanked quite a
recall as
lot,
well.
though.
Yeah, he's
why
kind of a guy
is-
that's down on his luck a bit, isn't he?
A bit.
I don't know. Skill issue, I think.
Steve stops and looks around, and you see two big, dark brown doors. Very ornate, spiraling patterns all around them, leaves, bit of a tree here and there. You see some mountains depicted at the top of the doors. Very, very nicely done. Shame that the bottom quarter of them has just been sort of like blown off. I think these are the doors that he wanted us to go through.
They meaning the wizard we met.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just
Alright.
when we go through, just make sure to do that sign you said.
That's sign.
Hand up, pinky up.
Why?
So they don't attack us.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And Torin,
Alright.
don't tell anyone you're part of the cultist, you fucking idiot.
How I wouldn't. Some random stranger who comes speaking into my mind, like. So to me, it's like
He
a,
didn't
like a
speak
flick
into
of
your mind. We knew that here are wizards that are protecting Canella. And you decided to go to one of them and tell them that you're... Anyway, we're gonna talk about this later.
How was I supposed to know who's protecting?
Well, Torin, I think based on the fact that, given the fact that immediately after you said it, everyone had a completely shocked expression on their face, is evidence enough that it was probably not the expected line of thinking. But here you stand in front of a nice, ornate double door. Who's taking the plunge?
Not me.
Fuck it. I'll step through while doing that
And I'll follow
salute
him.
or symbol, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I'll follow so I can speak into people's minds if we start getting attacked.
You walk into the room. What you find is a large, open speaking hall. You see plenty of pews and seats all lined around a central stage with a podium on it. And you find all manner of wizards sleeping everywhere. You see some slumped in chairs, you see some on the ground, you see some that are lying there with a giant bloodstain pooling underneath them as they sleep. A couple of them who are conscious turn and look at you, and a shocked expression comes over their face. And as you pull up your hands and push out your pinky, a calmed expression comes over their face, followed immediately by one of confusion. You don't look like the rest of them. One of the wizards comes up to you. Who are you?
Part of the resistance, here to help you. The outsiders that came to town.
You're the adventurers that saved Ishtar.
Yes.
I want to see you immediately. You watch as he turns and sort of like does some kind of hand signal, and a man runs off to a side room. And not 5 seconds after he's been in that side room, you hear poof, the door gets slammed open, and you see a woman striding into the room. You see her in a suit, one that, albeit, is completely dirty, partially torn all over. You see this woman of very dark brown skin and tightly pulled back hair tied in a bun behind her head. You see she looks up at you. You! Who are you?
Friends.
What is
here
your
to
name?
Help you. Group name or
Group name, please.
individual? Wayward Wanderers, part of the resistance.
You helped Ishtar, yes?
Yes,
Good.
I've got his card.
Good! Gentlemen,
If you need,
a stroke of good luck we have. She immediately starts to sort of like storm over to you with like a power walk of sense. She looks up and down each and every one of you. Good, good. You all seem the capable sort. Exactly what it is that we were waiting for. We expected you would come, but why is it that you are finally here now?
You mean we're a bit late, or?
Well, what is your purpose?
Aye, lovely. Well, we've gotten rid of 3 captains. We have 1 left plus the maiden. We know that they're attacking you because you know something. We know that you are... I'm trying to think of the wording, sorry.
What did Ishtar tell you?
Ishtar? Not much. He said that you might be hiding stuff from the rest. However, Fester, before he exploded, was trying to make a deal with us, of us letting him go if he gave us information. And from him we know that they're not that interested in you, but in what you know, what you're guarding.
Vesta. He was a coward.
he's now a
Sure
stain on the
was.
floor.
Good.
Yes.
The world is a better place.
Canella, we're here to help you and help ourselves to a sense. We need to know how to get rid of the other 2, and we think you might know something that could help us.
Come with me.
Follow?
She walks into the side room that she came from. You see that it is an office of sorts. Plenty of bookshelves around, a nice big ornate desk. A window facing out into a little courtyard right in the middle of the Parliament building. So it's walled off entirely. You can't see out into the streets or anything. Canella paces back and forth in the room. It's just you guys in here, none of her wizards. You said that you have killed 3 of the captains.
Technically killed 2, 1 exploded.
Good enough for me.
Yes.
It seems like the tide is turning.
So it appears. I think they're a bit scared.
She sits down on her chair at her desk and folds her arm over. What do you know about the cult so far?
I relay all of the information I have, and I also show her the map I've redrawn, the one with that's. We had a bunch of theories about that. It seemed like there is something outside of the town, somewhere in a cave or something. I don't remember what exactly it was.
Ishtar helped you get this, yes?
Yes.
Ooh, boy. You are getting a pay cut when this is all over. This is highly secretive information. No citizen of the city is meant to know any of what you have seen already or anything that has come before.
Understood.
These cultists, they are a problem, one that we need to rid.
Yes.
But adventurers have something to confide in you. I think there is a
Okay.
bigger problem afoot.
Do tell.
Whoever or whatever Krum is, his power was locked away deep in the Sador Mountains. This map you have is a path to him.
Ah. So you know that way?
I do not know the way.
Oh, I was gonna say, it sounded more Russian and slowly went towards maybe Nigerian.
Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, if it helps with the context, we are aware that the gods are currently busy elsewhere.
Busy? What do
Which
you
is
mean
like-
busy?
Oh, we go again. Well,
This is some important shit, man.
This is all yours,
They
actually.
eat the poo-poo.
fucking hell, guys.
Come
Can we
on.
not?
Sorry.
You see, kind of like, whatever Krum is and all that, the cult is gaining its power and doing whatever they're doing to your town.
Yeah, I know. What is happening to the
Is-
gods?
Oh, they're fighting currently.
They're fighting!
I
They are not
believe-
dead!
Yeah. No, they're not.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, you knew that much. Thank fucking God I don't have to explain it.
You will not say a word
So-
about this to anyone outside of this room. I have not told a soul. I was only
Okay,
able to
well-
infer so much because I know Krum's power should not be able to get anywhere unless the gods have gone astray.
Okay, so just so you're aware as well, Ishtar knows that information, and the leader of the resistance. They will not be telling anyone
Yeah.
because they know how important it is for people to not be aware.
Good.
The second thing, once we get rid of the cloud above us, we'll be able to see the gods sort of fighting. So we'll have to explain to people what's going on eventually. And I tell her about what I know from Kernellen, basically. So yes, we have good news. The gods are not dead. There is... there is hope.
Girl, you have given me better news than I could ever have hoped. I thought the gods were dead. I thought we were marooned on an island by ourselves, left to fend for ourselves.
Happily no. And we're gonna help you get rid of the cultists here, so you can try to bring your town to what it used to be.
Well, there is quite the infestation problem within the city.
Yeah.
It seems that you have proven yourselves quite the rat catchers already. Here is the problem.
Go on.
Is this the only piece of paper you have brought with you?
I give her everything else I have. If
This is
or-
all you have.
can I think
didn't
of
we
anything else
also-
we've been shown?
Yeah, didn't we also see there was a document with writing we couldn't decipher or something a while back? when we first saved
Yeah.
Ishtar.
I think that was connected to the resistance, though, with people basically having some products and their names and or something like that. I don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
Oh
what
no,
it was
that
exactly.
was in the inn. I mean, this was in the room after we saved Ishtar. Unless I'm misremembering.
Regardless, this is the only document that survived because everything else was blown up by Festa.
Yes, but I can recreate the documents I've seen. So I'm asking, is there anything that might
I'm
be...
not sure that you ever had the time to take the study
Okay.
action with them. You were able to get the map because it was the most prominent piece when the talks were happening. So it was always in your peripheral vision whenever something wasn't being spoken about. You were looking it over. The other documents were sort of like squirreled away, or Ishtar kept them personally. You've not had the chance to study over them.
Well, do I have to study something to... I mean, if I've seen it, I should remember it.
If you saw it as sort of like it's just being like, if you read it, you'd remember it. But if it's like just in your peripheral vision, you wouldn't remember
Well,
it.
yeah. I've meant if I've read it. If I've not read it, obviously I don't.
Yeah, I don't think you would have had the chance to read it.
Okay.
The place where you got these
I-
documents, that is the secret little room in the public house of records, yes?
Yes.
Well, I need you to go back there and get a couple more documents. There's something very important. And she sort of waves her hand for you to come around the other side of her desk.
Follow.
You see, under her desk in the foot compartment is a safe. A safe that has a bunch of squiggles on it for a keypad. Ones that, because of your experience with the language so far, you recognize as ancient Demwese, though you can't currently read it. You recognize the characters of the alphabet, but you can't fully discern which one's which. This is what the cultists are after.
Oh, if we're leaving, could we just take it with us then?
I do not think it is worth the risk to leave with this. We have the means to hold out where we are. I think that you must go, retrieve these documents. Come back so that we can open it. What is
know
behind
what's
this is the key to the city that I was given when I took over the city. Most people think the key is a novelty item, one that does not mean much of anything. And there is a good amount of truth to that. The reason that I knew that something was up with the gods is that up in the Zeto Mountains is where Krum is held. He has a decent cage around him, one that can never hold him indefinitely. But what kept him held without being able to spread his powers was some kind of spell that the gods had put, preventing him from reaching out further. But with the gods gone, the cultists having their powers, I knew that something was going on.
I mean, silly question, but you know where he is. Have you tried just killing him?
It is not something you can kill. It is not something that even the gods tried to kill. They locked him away. Well, maybe the gods could kill him, but it would be more trouble than it's worth. You know? Yeah, the gods, after all, they can do, anything and everything. Though it would be nice if they did something. Oof.
I mean, it's worth noting Ishtar did take a bunch of documents with us when we left. Is it worth sending him a sending message to ask if he's still got them? Like, presumably they all might not have been in the same room that Vesta exploded in.
Or do we know which documents exactly we're looking for? Because if we know that they might not be in the records place anymore, then we shouldn't go. Like, what exactly are the documents we are
There are
meant to go
documents
and get?
containing several passcodes. The passcode for the safe magically changes day by day. I've been keeping track of what day it is, thankfully. So I know which one to use. I just need the piece of paper that has the documents on them. If you have a way of contacting Ishtar, please do so now.
Yes, we can do that. You don't have him in your book, right? Do you have Thorn still?
I do not know.
You don't have either of them.
I have Baylor, Steve, Anxie, and Gwen.
Gwen. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, then now we'll message Ishtar. If he has them on him, on his person, would it be enough for him to tell us the exact code we need, or do we have to go to him? and get them?
Potentially, it is a 5x5 word grid.
Okay. And do you know which one exactly we need?
Yes, but I'm not going to tell you.
Cool.
It is a combination.
Okay.
Okay, Ishtar hears in his head. Do you have the documents from the records building containing passcodes? Or are they still there?
Ishtar's voice comes back to you very quickly. We took all the documents from the public records already. Everything that we had was destroyed in the explosion by Fester. They are all gone. Canella looks
Well,
at
what
you
now?
expectantly.
I've got good and bad news.
Yes?
Bad news. Well, Fester's exploded all over the documents. We don't have them anymore. They're gone. Good news. They can't get them either. We do not have the passcodes anymore.
I've got an idea, though. That is stupid enough to maybe just work. So I can summon something that can pass through solid objects. So it's going to be able to look into the safe. Anxie, it can't speak normally, but if you can talk into its head, it might be able to relay back what it sees. Either that or give some information on the mechanism inside for Torin to work out how to break in.
I mean, it sounds like a magic, I think, arcane key sort of shit. Arcane walk. Right?
Yes, this is a very high-end arcane safe. I put the key in here as soon as the cultists started taking over the city. It was out on display in the parliament, but I knew it was the thing they were after, so I threw it in. Not caring about where the passcodes might be at the time.
Understandable. Let's think how to get the key out.
Okay. Another stupid idea.
Go on.
So what happens? So the bag of holding or the portable hole we've got. What happens to something if it is part way in the hole and part way out of it when it closes? Say somebody's standing the bottom half in the
Effectively, it
hole, top
would
half out the hole.
bisect whatever it is.
So if we stack enough stuff inside the hole, put the safe in so the top half of the safe is sticking out, close the hole, open it off to the right a bit, would that open the safe for us?
So the way that this hole works is that it more or less just applies a bunch of damage to the points of where it closes and slices it open. Canella informs you that this safe is very magically protected, and you also know that because of how the hole works, it would destroy non-magical stuff. Magical items, like if you put one of your own items in there, would pop to one side or the other as it closes. So is that it? The documents are destroyed and the safe is...
Sort of.
The best chance we have...
Key in there. What's a key to?
It's the key to Crum's cage. Something that was purely meant for novelty. There was no reason that... Because even if you would unlock the cage before, the god spell would still keep him trapped inside. The cage, at the time when it was manufactured, was more of a symbol of having put away something so powerful. But now it is the only thing holding him back.
Well, if it's the only thing holding him back, we don't need to get into it, do we? It's a key to open his cage, not lock it, I presume.
The best thing that we can do is to take the key and get it far away from Krum. The further away he is, the cultist will not have as much power because he is the power source.
I mean, I could open up a teleportation circle and send it somewhere.
Steve steps forward. I think I have an idea too.
I had an idea as well. We can put it in our hall.
Well,
What's your idea, Steve?
you have to promise you won't get mad.
I'll think about it.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
He reaches his hand into a pocket and pulls out a folded piece of paper.
Steve.
I spent a lot of time around Torn and Ishtar. Daisy as well. She's a little freak, but I love her. Ishtar was poring over these documents day and night, and there was just something about this one that felt really important. So I took it. And he hands the folded piece of paper to you.
Why would I be mad?
Because it's stealing, I guess?
I couldn't fucking care less. You saved the document.
I mean,
Here you go, Canella.
Are you trying to be any more suspicious than you possibly could be?
It just felt like the right thing to do.
Just happened to steal the document that happens to be the key to unlock the thing.
Somehow worked, didn't it?
That's really lucky. Yeah. You're really lucky, Steve. You know that.
It was so
Very
perplexing because
suspicious,
it was, like Canella said, a big grid of words. Initially, I thought it was like a Sudoku or something.
Okay.
No.
Like a little sort of like brain teaser puzzle.
Right.
I thought there'd be like a secret word in it or something.
Yeah. Hey,
Well, actually, it seems like there might be a secret word, but apparently it's a very important one. So I guess I'm happy for you to take it off my hands, please. As the
I just
paper
have one
gets...
request.
Mhm.
You go a bit to the corner of the room when we open it.
Oh, I'm not gonna steal what's inside.
And yet,
Oh, okay.
you can hold hands with Torn if you want.
He sort of like walks over to the corner and stands there with just his head down. He's like, she promised she wouldn't get
No,
mad.
that's a point actually. Torrin, if you want to go join him as well.
I'm alright. I've had a bad day as it is already.
Yeah, go on then.
I'm not.
Let's not
staying
bully
right
Torrid
here.
into the corner. Canella unfolds the piece of paper and finds a 5x5 grid of words. You watch as from a drawer she pulls out a calendar where she has been crossing off day by day. She circles the day that she's on, takes her pen over, and starts circling individual letters on the grid.
Canella, I feel like the best option for us to get it far away as possible is to put it in our portable hole. And I explained to her what it is.
I understand what the portable hole is. My only concern is that everything so far has been safest when it's kept with me. I do
can
not
get
doubt
inside
that
as
your
well.
capabilities, and I will not be stepping into the hole. I know what the hole is.
Good.
I think I should keep it on my person.
And how do you plan to get as far away as possible from Krum or them?
That is what you lot are here for. Rest assured, you will
years?
be very rewarded by the city after this.
See, that's all good. I just want to move on with my life. Meaning helping you guys first, right? But I need to know what's your plan after getting the key. Where are we meant to go towards?
Any direction.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really help us with the whole, like, Crumb is there and not in a cage and situation. Like, sure, it means they can't come out more, because they can't get the key, but it doesn't really solve the issue, does it?
No, wait, so the maiden needs to be closer to Kroom or to the key to be powerful? I couldn't understand her earlier.
To Kroom. Kroom is the source of power.
Okay, so Canella's idea is to just get the fuck away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Your people need a rest as well?
They will not be coming.
Your
We will
wizards?
leave here at the cover of darkness.
Exactly. I like the idea. Cool. But you have to lead us towards the direction. And we'll follow you.
I can do that.
Lovely. Well, then. That's gonna be the idea. Are you capable of surviving multiple attacks in a fight? Because I would assume they will be following us and attacking us.
I am quite
Or
a
are we meant
sturdy
to-
woman.
Oh, you sure are.
I've survived this long, and not just through luck alone.
I wasn't prompting to that, Canella. I just meant, should we be keeping an eye on you and your safety, or do you have means of protecting yourself if it comes to the worst?
Though I do feel like I could do a better job than half of these mages, I do, in fact, need their protection. I would be beholden to your capabilities.
Okay. We'll keep an eye, just to make sure you're safe when we end up fighting.
I really hate sounding like a broken record, but how does keeping the key away from them resolve the actual issue?
It's not keeping the key away from them, it's keeping the key on her. For some reason, she wants to keep it. Can't.
Yeah, I mean, she wants to keep the key, but the whole point of her moving far away is to keep the key away from them.
No.
That doesn't get rid of them.
No. They're gonna follow her, so she's gonna be a bait. Get it? So she's gonna go as far away as from Krum as possible, because she knows where he is. And them being close to Krum gives them more power. So if she's further away, they would have less power. That's the plan. So it's not the key being away from them, it's them being away from Krum. She's baiting them. Like, that's the genius power. So if we bait them out of the town in a direction where Krum is not, I guess, maybe the maiden would be weakened or like not have as much power, and we can take her or attempt.
Anxie, roll me a history check with advantage because of your keen mind and this being a subject of interest for you.
Okay, 22.
You're looking over this 5x5 grid of ancient Demwe's words that Canella's looking at. And as you sort of look at it, bits of the language starts to come back to you, and there's sort of little bits that you remember here and there. And as you see the markings for certain letters, and you slowly remember what they mean, something hits you. The mountains next to Relecrum are called the Zator Mountains. Zator is the ancient Demwe's word for prison. Canella continues, marking individual letters, numbering them as she goes. She gets to a string about 20 characters long. Right. I have the key. Well, I have the key to the safe to get the key. We will get the key inside. We will go immediately.
Canella,
Yes?
would you feel more secure if we put it in the back and you hold the back on your person? Just to make it a bit more difficult for them if they reach us.
I think once we're out of the city, it does not matter who is holding it per se. Once we get out as fast as
it's
possible,
because you want to hold it.
or once we're out of the city, we can put it wherever you say is best. Though it should stay on this material plane.
Okay. Oh, because they would be able to.
Who
rehear
knows?
it.
Possibly.
I see.
With it not being in our direct control, there is no knowing.
Okay.
Are we ready?
How long have we been here?
In this room, like 30 minutes.
Would it have counted for a short rest for fucking Torin?
No.
Okay. Can we get some healing on him? Because if we end up fighting, he's fucking dead on the floor.
Yeah, I would. I would not be looking forward going into a fight, looking like
mean-
an uncooked steak.
This could have been avoided, you know.
You
I
took
have my
41 points of
reasons.
damage, right?
And they're wrong. Sorry, what are you saying, Shift?
You took 41 points of damage, right?
50 something.
56.
Yeah, to be
Good job.
exact.
Plus another 3 for smacking his nose into the floor.
Well,
Oh yeah. Well done.
There's 26 points of healing.
this will do.
It's Canella, by the way. Carnellan's the bard.
I mean, it's not something we decided to do today. We've been doing that for the past couple of sessions. It
It's
was mentioned in the dialogue.
fine. So,
Whatever.
Cord, take that healing. Plus 26.
Oh, lovely. Feel more energetic now instead of just fatigued.
Very nice.
Canella starts to input the sequence of letters. One by one, you watch them light up and then slowly fade on the keyboard. 20 in sequence presses, and you hear the safe door opens. Canella pulls out a big, comically big almost, rusted key. She holds it out in her hand, presenting it to the group. This is what all this death has been over. You watch as the key sparkles with a little bit of static electricity. Canella looks at it somewhat confusedly.
We need to hurry up.
You hear in the corner of the room Steve says, "Huh?" And he turns his head. And he starts running towards you and screams, "Get down!" The window
Down, I guess.
smashes as a ball of light flies into the room. Static explodes out, hitting everyone in the room. Everyone roll a Constitution saving throw.
That was a nice campaign.
I'll roll with advantage with lucky. Never mind,
Oh,
17 it is.
I have +7. And I rolled a 9.
Hmm.
I don't know why mine rolled with advantage.
Steve, in this time, runs and
Warcaster.
dives at Canella, and as he dives at her, grabs her, pulls her around, so she's shielded from the blast, but the key tumbles out of her hand onto the desk. Each one of you are stunned as electricity racks over your body. And you hear another zapping sound. 2 feet land in this small office space. And you feel a gust of wind take up as the now smashed window allows a torrent of air to come through. Each of you turn up, static and stunned. You see the maiden. Everybody roll another Constitution saving throw.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Reroll.
I rolled 20 twice, but apparently that's not enough.
Goodbye.
How much? What are these rolls?
Actually, I won't use lucky. Just keep the one that's lower if 20 is not enough.
The maiden looks at you all. You see her. Veins and eyes glowing blue, and you see her body twitched, almost looking a bit malnourished, overworked. She reaches down and grabs the key on the desk. Pitiful scum! She steps back towards the broken window. Roll another Constitution saving throw to see if you can break the stun.
We can't cast anything even if we're stunned. We just
I mean, I physically can't if I'm rolling 20 and can't beat it then.
I don't need any physicality to cast spells.
Stunned prevents you from taking an action and bonus action.
Can't do shit. She's gone with the key. Yay.
Maiden steps back and floats up into the small courtyard. floats about 20, 30 feet in the air. Roll
None
another
of the mages
Constitution
heard
saving
anything?
throw.
Actually, I would have used inspiration on the previous one. I just forgot I had it.
Sure.
No. Well, we go again.
It's worth a shot.
21.
Two mages burst into the room from the door at the other end. Canella starts to stand up over a Steve that's racked with electrostatic shock. As the maiden flies up into the sky, and those of you that are close to the window see her fly north.
Does a natural 20 not do anything then?
Apparently not.
Oh, great idea taking out the safe, guys.
I mean, we said we should probably do it. Wait, is it like? Can we even reach the safe? I mean, the saving row.
Well, no, I mean, some people might, but I can't. I got a 20 and still didn't hit it, so.
No,
I
I mean, is 25 at least gonna reach it? Is the question.
I mean, that's for us to find out, right?
Right. I will use my one more lucky to try and reach it. No.
Damn.
Well,
Anxie, as you are around the side of the desk, you're able to see up into the sky as the maiden flies so high that she's but a grey blurry dot. She flies northwards, out of your field of view. And as you laid stunned for 12 more seconds, the spell wears off, and your bodies are returned to you.
how many yards would that been? Like, if I cast Dimension Door and try to reach her, would I be able to? Or is it because she's in the sky I wouldn't be able to?
From what you remember, the cultists, while they're flying, can fly rather far and rather fast, especially if they're using their action to dash and go double distance.
Yeah, but if I use a bunch of Dimension Doors, I might be able to reach.
You can certainly try. 500 would at the very least get you to the roof of this building.
Okay, I reach out towards Andros, and I cast Dimension Door towards the end of the building.
Two of you, woof, disappear from the room's view as everyone's left to stutter and explain to the mages that came in what the fuck just happened. The two of you woof, land, feet, sopping rain coming down your head and shoulders. You are on the roof of the building. There's a tall mountains to your north. You can see the maiden flying. She's currently 250 feet.
250. I'll cast another one and try to reach her, like, to be... Is it like 250?
She's
Would we
like
be able to
100
get
feet
closer
up,
to
but
here?
she's quite far away. So you can Dimension Door closer to her, so she'll be like...
Yes.
Yeah.
I need 120, basically.
Another Dimension Door is cast. You are practically underneath her. She's just behind you, coming overhead. She is about 80 feet in the air.
Okay. Here goes nothing. I'll be casting a spell on her immediately. Just trying to see how to word it, I'm sorry. Okay.
While you're thinking about wording the spell, I'm going to shapeshift, wild shape into a giant eel and chase after.
Now, what spell are you thinking about casting?
Mental prison.
I think Earthbind might be more. Oh, you don't have Earthbind, do you?
I think I might. I have it, yeah. Oh, actually, I could have cast Earthbind before that, before we used Dimension Door again. So I would have cast Earthbind on her.
Okay. What does she need to roll?
Choose one creature you see within range. Strength saving, Troy. I would have used innate sorcery, so you know,
Okay.
17.
With a natural 18 on the die, she beats you.
Dimension door.
Dimension door again to get back to where we narrated before.
How close are we at this point?
She is about 80 feet above you and about 60 feet ahead of you at this point.
So what would the total distance be? You don't really want
Between 80 and 60. I haven't done Pythagorean theorem in a while.
Less than 100.
Okay, thank you.
Between 80 and 60, you said.
Well, 80 up, 60 forward. However much that, if you could do the math on that.
Okay, I will cast Hex, which has a range of 90 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and give disadvantage to ability checks, which is disadvantage to strength rolls. And there's no save against it; it's just on her now.
It's applied.
And I cast Earthbind again.
Okay.
Probably
That's
quite desperate
cocked.
to get that key.
That was cocked, but that was basically an 18. What's the DC?
17.
She rolls a 16
Then falls down.
and uses a legendary resistance to turn that into a success.
Of course she does.
It's at this point that she really takes notice of you. Thinking that she was taking pot shots from far away, notices you're right underneath her. She is going to... You see a grimaced look over her face, even as high as she is up in the air, as she dimension doors herself.
Counterspell.
Oh, shit. How does counterspell work again? What do I need to roll?
A reaction which you take when you see a creature within 60 feet. You attempt to interrupt a creature.
Did that say
has
within
contra-
60 feet?
Constitution saving throw within 60. Yeah. But I can cast it at 120.
Because you can use your sorcerer's...
Distance spell.
All right. So, what am I rolling? Con save.
Yeah, which means she's gonna save.
What's the DC to beat?
I'm trying to find out if it's mine. I assume it's 17 because it doesn't say.
She rolls a 10. And uses another legendary resistance to resist the counterspell. And you watch as her dimension door disappears. She is gone from your field of view.
Or dimension door again towards her.
What direction?
Oh, I didn't see. Well, she's trying to reach the fucking mountains, isn't she? So.
Yeah, I mean, is the direction we've been going in the direction of the mountain so far?
Yes, so far.
Probably
I don't
safe
think
to
she's
just go
going
the same
back,
direction.
right? Yeah.
Well, you don't see her in
Um,
the air anywhere.
I'm puffing out so many spells, but like, if we don't reach her, it's done.
I mean, if we can go within 60 feet or 30 feet, I can try a banish. Or 60 feet, I can try a mass suggestion to drop the key or something.
I've got a flight speed of 80 and I'd be dashing, so it's 160 per turn. How long would it take me to catch up?
Like 6 or 7 turns at this point. They've dimension doored at like max distance, basically.
Okay, we dimension door again towards the Zator Mountains.
You dimension door to the city walls. Parliament is located quite close to the northern wall. You're on top of the city border walls. Make a perception check to see if you can see her.
Can I do one as well?
Of course.
No.
You look outwards across the sky, across the ground, down into the city streets behind you. Searching everywhere you can. You don't see her. What you do see, however, and both of you see it, the swirling cloud up ahead is moving. It's moved in a northerly direction. It seems to be somewhat lagging behind as it's only just left Parliament. It's moving north, now starting to move slowly west as well.
What's that direction? I mean, where is...
You've gone
Do we
straight
know?
north, and she was flying straight north. The cloud is now pulling to the north-northwest.
Are you able to polymorph into a big bird or something so we can follow?
Yeah. I'm still gonna be out of spells. Okay, I polymorph into a big bird and follow.
And is it big enough for me to grab on?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of big bird?
What's the fucking fastest? Dax, I'm gonna scream at you.
Sorry. You transform into a giant eagle. Andros hops aboard and grabs tightly to your feathers. You take off and fly high into the sky, heading to hopefully intercept the direction that the nexus of the cloud is traveling in. Both of you roll a perception check. You keep an eagle eye out. Looking down into the streets below, you see plenty of regular citizens, peasantry, a couple of cultists looking up at you in shock. Flying overhead, dashing over buildings, taverns, everything. Baylor, you see them veering to a northwest and you start to follow them as well. As you start to try and triangulate by glancing up at the cloud down towards the buildings, each of you roll a dexterity saving throw, please. Baylor included.
I'm checking my dex as an eagle.
It's
Plus
+3.
2! Oh, plus 3!
Yeah, giant eagle is +3.
Six.
Each of you are struck with a lightning bolt. And take 5 points of lightning damage.
You've got 26 hit points as an eagle.
How far away from you can we see it? My perception check.
You cannot see her. You can draw a rough line of where the cloud is heading. Actually, how many spell slots do you have left? Could you dimension door again?
Yes. But I'm an
Can you
eagle.
can you dimension door as an eagle?
No.
I'm asking because with your perception check, Andros, what you can see when you're looking back and trying to triangulate, you see another cultist completely clad in lightning flying towards you from behind Baelor. Baelor, you have not noticed this yet.
How far?
Probably like 300 feet behind Baelor.
Can I quickly write in my book, warning Baelor?
You whip out your
I
book.
presume it's too far for just to shout.
You whip out your book and write, warning Baelor behind you. Baelor, make a
You'll get a
perception
response.
check.
Shit. Perception. What kind of perception check?
Perception.
Because I get advantage on checks that rely on sight.
Then with advantage. Okay. You look behind you and see this individual clad in lightning, rupturing all over their body. You see the final captain bolting towards where his potential boss is. Lash, final captain of the Watchers, is making a beeline. He doesn't seem to take particular notice of you. He's flying in a northwesterly direction and has his eyes transfixed on the center of the cloud.
Okay, I'm gonna dimension door towards her. Drop polymorph dimension door.
I would, at this point, like to, as your DM, remind you that you are down many, many spell slots. Do not have many of your allies around you. And are pursuing 2 high-level enemies, one of which has interrupted her rest and is very racked with the drawbacks of her power.
Well, what's gonna happen is they're gonna free up their god, aren't they? So we're kind of cooked.
In these critical moments, a few more seconds passes and you see the cloud start to veer even more to the west,
Has the
away
other
from the
captain got any
Zator
closer to us?
Mountains.
Away from the Zitor Mountains.
Not completely away, but moving further and further northwest.
Has the other captain got any closer to us?
He's gaining on Baelor for sure, but he isn't. It's a big bird in the sky. He's not paying super attention to him, and Baelor can see that his eyes are laser focused on the center of the vortex up ahead.
As an eagle, would I be able to telepathically connect with Andros, or am I not able to use my actual abilities?
That's an innate ability in your brain. You can do that.
Okay. I don't know whether we should follow.
Yeah, I mean, even if she's weakened, I don't think 2 of us could probably deal with her, especially with the other captain being there as well.
I'm gonna be out of spell soon. I'm getting weakened by the second.
Well, after was a roll.
How about we do? So I think we go back, but can we do a drive-by on that captain to see if we can slow him down at least?
Drive by.
As in, I cast something as we fly past.
Okay, let's do
Just
that.
trying to slow him down.
I suppose we do that, but it's scary. Okay.
I mean, do you have enough spell slots to have some way of not slamming into the ground if you do lose polymorph.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
I
can
have
Misty
dimension
Step.
doors, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able.
Okay.
Oh, I have Misty Step as well. It's fine. Okay,
Does
let's
Misty Step cancel vertical momentum?
I
Right.
think it should. I think the sort of blink spells should cancel momentum.
Okay, yeah. In that case, let's give it a go. Worst case is we just come to the ground and go back to the town.
Okay.
So, Anxie, you make a sharp veering turn and start to fly towards Baylor and the captain, who's now heading off further west. You link minds with Baylor and inform him that you're not planning on chasing this down immediately.
Quick question: as we're flying back before we get near the captain, is there any other like clouds or storms in the distance other than the big one? Like it's obviously calculated.
You can't currently see anything beyond the big black swirling cloud. It's also relatively like low down as far as a cloud goes. It's to the point where you can't really see the sky above it, even like around the edges of it, because you're very close to the center as well.
I'm trying to think of what to cast as we fly past. Thinking mass suggestion. I'm trying to think of what time to do.
Getting this information from Anxie, Baylor will make a sharp turn to intercept the captain.
Intercept? The three of us fighting a captain? I mean, I have means, but
Okay. Can you let me know when we get? Can I prepare to cast mass suggestion and fire it off as soon as you get within 60 feet?
If you are deliberately trying to go and intercept the captain, that is something you can do.
Not intercept, more like fly very close by.
Yeah, you'll
back
have
in
to
the other
more or
direction,
less
yeah.
intercept, because 60 feet's not very far when you're up in the sky. Baylor, what are you doing?
I'm going to multi-attack, hit and run.
Okay.
and I'm gonna pee
with it-
myself.
I'm going to dive, like after the hit, I'll be diving straight towards the ground.
Okay.
Wings tucked, one of those kind of dives.
As you turn and make a sharp veering aerial maneuver towards the captain and dive bomb towards him, go ahead and make your attack with advantage, because you're effectively attacking from stealth because he's not even looking your direction.
Question:
Mhm.
if I'm going towards him so Andros can cast his spell, can I
Mhm.
multi-attack him as well, or would this?
You would need to get within melee range, but yes.
If I was going to do that, I'd
Okay.
need to cast my spell after you attack.
Oh, okay, no, I'm not gonna attack then. Go on.
This is for the first attack. And it's a +5 to hit, so 17.
$17 does not hit.
Second attack. 21.
21 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's not much damage, but it's some damage. 8 points of damage.
Okay. Go ahead and make your third attack.
No, there's only. It's
Oh, it's only
it's
a
attacks.
2 multi-attack. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, it's a beak bite thing and a talon swipe thing.
Honestly, should have done what Tony did.
you start dive bombing towards the floor. And as you do just start flying down and down towards the street, you see something familiar. You see a giant, burly orc sprinting with all his might furiously in the straightest path possible, following you guys in the sky.
Yep. I see him drop him, right?
Yes, you've been following the captain because he was the biggest light that sort of flew over your head, and you've been running and caught eye of Baylor up ahead. You aren't aware of Anxie just yet because she's not flown into your visual range because of the buildings that you're running past.
All right. I did enable my rage, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I have someone to catch, right? Or is he not falling yet?
Baylor? He's currently dive bombing towards the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
As a giant eagle.
As a giant. Okay, but it looks like you're gonna hit it, right?
So he's flown past the captain, and as he does, his turn ends, the captain's turn begins. The captain's going to turn around and in your direction, Baylor, shoot a lightning bolt towards you.
Oh shit, that's what I thought.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
You take 9 points of lightning damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
21.
Not bad.
That's
Not good enough.
That's fucking good.
Yes.
You were able to resist being stunned. And the captain goes for a second attack.
Oh shit.
Does a 25 hit you?
Yeah.
You take 11
19.
points of lightning damage. Roll another Constitution saving throw.
19 just hit him. Of course, you have to ask for the 25.
He always does that. It's so annoying.
Fucker.
I'm just letting you know what I rolled.
3, but
Don't
I get an
care.
inspiration reroll.
Okay.
8.
You are stunned. Cedric, you watch as what is your friend, because you witnessed him transform in front of you, while he was previously making a controlled fall, you watch as his wings go lax, static racks over his body, and he falls into a dead drop.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to catch him.
Approaching rapidly towards the floor, even still with an angle, you're still sprinting and keeping an eye on him as you run and run. Roll me. So you are locked the fuck in right now. Roll me a athletics check with advantage.
Save my friends.
The giant eagle, about twice your size, tumbling down before you.
Oh god.
You keep an eye, start putting your hands out, and as he's coming closer and closer, you jump, turn, catch him right into your sternum. You fall to the ground and skid about 20 odd feet. And then you notice a second eagle in the sky. Anxie, go ahead and make your melee attack against the captain. Andros, what spell were you going to cast?
So I'm going to cast 2 spells because one's a bonus action, but it needs to be done after any damage. I'll wait for Anxie to attack if she's going to attack.
Oh,
He
it needs to be done after damage.
He has taken damage
Yeah, you'll
already, if
break.
that matters.
No,
He's
it doesn't
taken
matter.
damage.
If he takes damage after it, it'll break it. So
Okay.
Am I rolling keen advantage? I don't think I need it with this roar, but you know. Like, why were you rolling with advantage for?
He was
attacks?
rolling advantage because he was effectively attacking from stealth, but now that he's been made aware that there are giant birds in the sky, he looked around and saw you coming.
Okay, one hits, the other doesn't.
Go ahead and roll damage. Torin, you unfortunately are not nearby,
was the
just
damage?
because you wouldn't be
So-
capable of keeping up with Sid. He runs way too fast.
It depends which one hits. So you have a beak attack and a talon attack, and they're different damage.
Which one's better?
The talon attack.
Okay, the talon attack hits. How much damage?
2d6 plus 3.
9.
Okay, go ahead. You roll the second one. Andros, what is your spells then?
So first spell is Hex. I can't do it for no spell slots. I've got to spend a spell slot on it, but it'll be against Wisdom.
Mhm.
And then my next spell is Mass Suggestion,
Mhm.
using my Mystic Arcanum. So he needs to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Mhm. He does not get to do this with advantage because of your hex.
No, with disadvantage. I don't know if he's got advantage on it already or not.
He already has advantage by default.
Lovely.
That's a natural 1 on the die.
Okay, so I have 25 words exactly.
You would if he didn't use a legendary resistance
Legendary
to turn that
resistance.
into a success.
Can I at least say the
Oh.
commands, before he does it?
Can you do what, sorry?
Can I at least say what I was going to get him to do
Oh, yeah.
before he just ignores it? The maiden has secured the key for the glory of Crumb. She wants you to drop your weapons and spend the next 24 hours dancing.
Eh,
And you can't say it won't work. That's pretty much the example it gives in the spell description.
That
I
is
fucking
a
love
very good
that.
example. And it would last 24 hours.
Just get exhausted.
yeah, but of course, we can't do anything because everyone has a bunch of
Not allowed.
resistances.
Fester's turn.
Yeah,
He's
you-
going to shoot at the bird.
Boss mobs.
Fester's dead.
Sorry, Lash. Anxie, he definitely hits. I'm not going to belabor the point.
Oh, right, okay.
Take 7 points of lightning damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Con is plus 1.
Oh, god. Yeah, I definitely don't save.
You are stunned. Andros, you are gripping tightly to her feathers, but Anxie goes into a free fall. Cedric, your time to shine again, buddy. She's further ahead because she was chasing the captain. Immediately after you saw her, you begin chasing her down already, sprinting as fast as you can in between each and every second.
I can just Misty Step.
You're stunned.
Am I able to try pulling her wings up, like to give it a dive?
I'm not really sure that... Actually, you can do that, and it will reduce the DC for Scup, or for Cedric. Actually, you're currently
Yo.
stunned. You can't do anything currently.
Yeah, I'm hauling my ass.
Cedric, as your friends are going into free fall, you for the first time see Andros atop of there as well. This is going to be an even harder challenge. Go ahead and roll your athletics check with advantage. This bird seems to be falling ever so slightly slower than the rest of them, allowing you to catch up and get into proper position in time, and exactly the same as you did with Baylor. As they come just close enough to you, you jump, spin, catch them right against your chest, fall, skid, and Andros lumps on top of you as well. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage from just the force impact of so much weight coming down on you so quickly. But your friends are safe, are on the ground, and are not dead. You, looking up at the sky, see the captain fly off towards the center of the swirling nexus above you.
Do we want to fight him? Because if so, I'm casting Earthbind.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's fucking do it.
probably the best chance we've got to fight him.
I've cast Turbine on him.
If it actually lets you cast Earthbind.
Well, resistance.
Okay, what is the roll for this again?
Strength 17.
All
Just
right.
rolled a 20.
At this point, it took like 2 turns for you to fall to the ground, drop your polymorph,
That's
and then
300,
cast.
dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying he's quite far away at this point.
I can
He-
do it at 600.
I got you. But just like distance-wise, he's quite far away. He's not like directly above you or anything. He rolls a natural 1. And you watch him start to plummet. Falling down and down 60 feet per round. It's not at a crazy massive pace, but he's going down. 300 feet ahead of you, a mess of buildings in front of you. You watch as he falls and falls until he's below the skyline that you can see.
Okay, we've got 1 minute to get to him. So.
Surely he gets some damage out of it, right?
No, it's fall safely to the ground.
Okay, yeah, fair. And he currently has Hex with Wisdom, right?
Does.
But that
For the
was
next 24
advantage on
hours, he
him,
does,
so
yeah.
Okay, we're going towards him as far as I know, right?
All 4 of you roll me a perception check.
Did Torrin follow?
Sorry, yes. At this point, because you've been trailing him. He obviously sprinted ahead of you, but you have had the time to catch up now with them taking at least a couple rounds with being caught and then casting these spells. So Torin, you can roll a perception check for this as well to follow as you have now caught up
Well,
with the
that's not
group.
20.
Well, she's had one up on a perception check.
Is it perception to see where he's landed?
To follow and run to where you think he's going to be.
Because I'm still an eagle. I haven't
Oh, you're still an eagle, okay.
mhm. So that's why I'm thinking, do I roll an advantage or not?
Actually, wouldn't Anxie still be an eagle as well?
Anxie had to
No.
drop to cast Earthbind. Shift, you can
Oh.
roll with advantage.
It's not much. It's 16.
Minus 24, not 20.
Anxie, you are keeping laser focused in this time. As everybody starts to run and you see Sid start to pull ahead of everyone naturally, being way too eager to get into battle, you start directing, left here, down that alley. Sid, not
What?
even thinking and processing any thoughts at all, immediately following your instructions.
What's Sid's run speed?
So he can, while he's raging, and I'm assuming he chose Wolf because he knew exactly what he was about to do, he can dash with a bonus action and an action on his turn and effectively move triple the speed that he normally can.
So how many feet is that?
Should tell me.
Many.
What's your regular
doesn't.
speed?
My regular speed is 40.
You can move 120 feet a turn.
I will swoop in and pick Sid up in my talons and fly at 160 feet per turn.
Sid's already a bit far ahead at this point. Do you maybe want to pick up one of the stragglers?
Yeah. I can do. Who do I pick up? Anxie knows the way.
Yeah.
I'll grab Anxie in my talons.
Your talons are big enough that you could pick up another regular-sized humanoid.
Also, it's the eagle, by the way, not the wolf.
Oh, eagle. Sorry, yeah.
In fact, what I'll do is I'll swoop between Anksy's legs and butter up onto my back and then grab Torin with my talons.
All right.
I think you should probably get Andros and Torin can catch up because he's faster.
Well, no, so Torrin needs to be in melee range, so he can do that. If I need to
Fair.
get directions, I can contact Baylor via my book,
Okay,
so I can
valid.
follow.
Okay. Sid following the instructions of Anxi as he's getting lifted up and directing where to go. Dashes round a corner, bounces off the wall of a building nearby, kicks off it and sprints, carrying on forwards. Sid, you see ahead just before everyone else does. A man completely clad in lightning who has crash landed among scraps of wooden debris. He looks a little dazed, is reeling, and looks at you. He is 40 feet from you.
This is the man I've 100% for sure I've seen him attack my friends, right?
He was the giant ball of lightning flying through the sky that attacked your friends.
Yeah, I'm just instantly going in, and I go swing at him.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
So, all right. Well, let's see first if I hit. 1 second. I want a reckless. You gotta check it. There we go. Wait 1 second.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry, dude.
You're rolling with advantage because of reckless.
Yeah, it's not doing it. It says no bonuses, and well, I have my shit enabled. I don't know. That was weird.
Okay, take the second roll there. 27 hits. Roll damage. How much damage
So
did you guys do to him, by the way? The other two?
17 together.
Thank you.
So basically, what this guy witnesses is just someone who hasn't stopped moving, and once he gets within 10 feet or so, his weapon also starts glowing while he's like ready to start swinging it at him. So I throw a smite on top of that, which is 2d8 on top of this shit. It's an extra 9 damage, so in total that's 24.
24 on top of the 17. That is 41.
Yeah.
Second attack.
Yup.
Doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Trying to catch his breath, I suppose.
I don't think you have
Too
any
eager.
more attacks that you can make, right?
No. No.
Oh, you can make. Wait, no, that's as a cleave as a regular action.
I probably would heal myself for 4 health due
Okay.
to adrenaline rush.
Go for it.
Done.
Swooping around the corner, Baylor, you see Sid standing over a man and having hacked his axe into him. You immediately fly in that direction as you start to dive bomb him and bring Torin directly to him. What are you doing on your turn? Torin will be following immediately after.
What about me? I'm there.
Actually, you can go before Baylor then, because you'll be obviously doing something ranged.
I'll be casting mental prison on the motherfucker. So I see him, and I immediately focus sharply on the asshole that's just, being quite dangerous for me and my friends. And a bunch of psychic energy starts surrounding him as if it's trying to restrain him, chaining him up. And once you tell me whether he succeeds or doesn't, I'll tell you what he sees. He needs to roll a DC 17 intelligence check.
There's an 18 on the die.
And I'll make him reroll with silvery barbs.
Reroll with disadvantage or just a straight reroll?
Well, it's disadvantage. I don't think it gives him, a full reroll.
That would have put it
That's
down.
what it does.
I mean,
It says you can then choose a different creature you can see within range, and you can choose it either has advantage or disadvantage. So yeah.
it has to re-roll the d20 and use the low roll, so it's a full re-roll. The
Oh, okay, fair.
thing afterwards is just giving someone else advantage, like a little added bonus. So full straight re-roll.
Oh, I can give advantage immediately after I give someone disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
I've not been doing that.
Well, shit.
I'll give advantage to Torin.
And use the lower roll.
Yes.
It's a natural 8 on the die, which will not be enough. It fails.
Okay, lovely. So, what happens is this psychic energy surrounds him, and his eyes white out, both of them, and what he sees around him is the woman he loves exploding after freeing Kroom and receiving all that power she wanted, but she just couldn't handle it. So she just gets surrounded by lightning and then sparks up so much that she explodes like we saw Fester explode. And that's his little prison for a while. That's what he sees. And he will be gathered around him. He would be seeing blood, meaning her own blood. And he will be taking damage.
5d10.
It's 5D, isn't it? 5d10? I don't
It
mind.
is. So, okay.
No, it's 5d10 and then 10d10 if he tries going for it. You might.
Yes. 34 damage on hit.
That's a fucking high roll. Right, so the target can't see or hear anything beyond it and is restrained for the spell's duration. If the target moves
So-
out of the illusion,
Yes. So the dangerous things he sees around him is just more chain lightnings, basically, that just exploded his loved one.
well, that's... is that your turn?
Well, yeah, I think it's a good turn.
You watch as his, even fully covered in lightning, you watch as his head sort of like rapidly starts shaking and bashing against the wooden debris that he's fallen against. As his body sort of like seizes up and starts taking rapid damage from the psychic. If that's your turn, Baylor, what are you doing as you swoop in?
So I'm going to swoop in and I'll do my beak attack. That doesn't hit.
It's worth noting attack rolls against restrained creatures have advantage.
Roll again.
Compare
then.
attack rolls at disadvantage.
Yes. He is restrained.
That's a 17. I don't think that hits.
Misses, sorry.
Okay. I'll let go of Torrin right behind him and then turn and do my talon attack.
So you let's say you let go of Torin just before you reach him, so Torin has time to like dive and sort of roll on the ground and come to him in melee range as well. You swoop over top, attacking in melee and landing behind him.
18.
18 does not hit.
Okay. Last bit of movement, I'll get as far away from him as I can, say 30 or 40 feet. And bonus action, I will drop my wild shape.
Okay. Torin, having swooped around the corner in Baelor's clutches, he drops you just before you reach the lightning man, and you tumble, roll, and find yourself within melee range of Lash, last captain of the Watchers of the Gale.
Lovely. It's about time I can
And-
start swinging something.
You do have advantage, so I believe that will give you sneak attack, right?
It will give me advantage on the attack, not on the damage.
Yeah, you get sneak attack only if you're considered hidden.
Well, he's restrained. Can you bonus action hide and then sneak attack?
I mean, I'm like in the I'm up in the air, aren't I?
You've been dropped on the floor and you've rolled, and you're now in melee range.
I mean, I could attempt to hide first.
Cedric's a
You
big
already
guy
have
that you can hide
advantage.
behind. Sure, but he wants to use his sneak attack die.
Yeah, but so I'll use the bonus action
okay.
first to try. Yes, that's what I mean.
Sorry.
I can try and hide. That's all right. If there is any terrain nearby, I guess I'll try and hide.
Yep, we'll go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Oh, that is bad.
It's against it. It'll be because it'll be his passive perception, which is not high.
Well, technically, he can't. Like, while he's under that, he's basically concentrating only on the illusion, and he doesn't really.
Oh, he
perceive
can't
anything above
see
it.
or hear. Oh, yeah, succeeds.
So I'm pretty sure he's sneaked right now.
Yeah, you are considered hidden. I think you were going to beat his passive perception anyway, but yes, with him being blind because of the illusion, definitely, 100%, you are considered stealth.
Is he still flying as well?
No, he's
Brother,
on
he's
the floor.
He's on the
restrained.
floor. Okay. He's restrained.
Yes, from Anxi's spell.
Sorry, it has been very difficult to follow through when I've not been in the action for a while. Alright, okay. Well, in that case, I'll attack with my sword.
Go for it.
With advantage.
A critting machine, 30 on the die roll.
Here we go.
Oh my god. Go ahead and roll crit damage.
Big whammy.
Bigger damn.
Yep, sneak attack. That's really low, I think. Maybe I can. Holy shit!
You can reroll one of the d6s.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Of
yeah.
the 66 you rolled, 3 of them were ones. So roll a d6, and then
Yep.
we'll double up the die damage for the crit.
There you go.
So one of them turns into a 4. So plus
25.
3,
25.
25, minus the 6 from his dex, 19. 19 gets doubled for
38.
38. Then add the 6 back on, 42
44.
points of damage.
44.
6 is
but,
44.
44, sorry.
44.
44.
44.
Holy.
How can you see
Is
the
he
breakdown?
starting
by the
to
way?
look bad?
You click
How can you see the
details and then
breakdown?
hover over the number that it rolled.
Oh, yeah, that is disappointing on the rolls. Holy shit.
Do you have anything to do with the?
damage?
You have anything to do with the
Can-
bonus action?
I can't use a bonus action. Oh, I can use a bonus action.
Yeah, because you didn't
Um,
need to hide because you already stealth to him because of Anksy's illusions.
Well, unfortunately, I've already done the attack. So
You
I
can
can't
still
use
just
it.
make a offhand attack, right?
I can do, yeah.
It's not going to be much damage because it doesn't even
No.
get your dex modifier, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just gonna be
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
offhand.
I mean, it's still something.
Yeah, I mean, like that's
27
gonna
hits,
hit.
roll damage.
It's not sneak. It is sneak attack damage. Though,
No,
isn't it?
no,
Or is
it's
it
only
not?
sneak attack once
Oh.
per turn.
Don't move that. Yeah, like
Another 3.
I mean, that's 47 damage. It's good.
Yeah.
Is he starting to look damaged?
He looks very ragged. It's hard to see under the coat of lightning that he's got around him,
Yeah.
but he very much has been stabbed the fuck up.
I mean, he's taken lots of damage.
Am I still catching up, or have I arrived yet?
I'll say for this turn you're still catching up, but on the next turn cycle, if we get to it, you'll have your turn then. His turn comes around, and the daze from having landed in the debris wears off. He finds all of you guys surrounding him.
Well, he can't because he can't see.
Oh,
he can't.
he can't
That's
see
a
anything
1 minute
at all.
duration.
1 minute duration. Regardless, he is still in a panicked state, going to attempt to dimension door.
And he's gonna take 10d10.
Let me roll a die to decide his direction.
And I'm gonna counterspell it. Oh wait, I don't have a reaction.
Give you silvery bombs.
Yeah. He's gonna
Okay.
take 10d10, so.
Woof! The man disappears from you. Roll 10d10.
Can I roll my damage? So 55.
So how much damage total is that for everybody at home and those not keeping count?
177. 177.
That's
177.
a lot of damage.
holy
Mhm.
shit.
Each of you in this high intensity moment, roll a perception check with advantage to see if you can determine where he's dimension doored to. This is a very high DC.
Yep.
With
I'm guessing
advantage.
there's no point in me doing one.
Advantage
Unless it's
story.
next to me or something.
You can, Andros.
Yeah, I'll just roll a normal one again.
I'm blowing my
Advantage,
imaginary
Andros.
dice. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, Baylor.
Oh! Fuck.
Guys, he said advantage and like. all
One
of you
more
just
roll
rolled
from
great.
Sid and Andros, please.
Good.
Baylor. Even with the din of the rain lashing down upon you, hearing everybody's ragged breaths, you hear the stumbling of a couple of distant garbage cans somewhere down towards the southwest.
And immediately shout out, "This way!" and start running in that direction.
And the bird starts flying.
I've
not
dropped
a
my
bird.
wild shape.
Oh, fuck, never mind.
Do we
Which
need to be
direction am
quick? I
in?
can dimension door Cedric.
So, Andros, you turn the corner. You see everyone now bolting towards you and pointing sort of like in the direction you kind of just came from. So you get a head start here.
Okay.
I mean, I'll turn in that direction and prepare to cast Eldritch Blast.
You turn and start running down that direction. Laser focus darting your eyes down each alleyway that you see. I'm sure Baylor screams at some point that he heard garbage cans. That's what you are all keeping an eye out for. Andros being further ahead of anyone else, you see immediately as you look down one alley, a man no longer clad in lightning, covered in blood, weakly stumbling towards you. He is 15 feet away from you.
Okay, can I cast Eldritch Blast?
Absolutely.
Finish him.
Eldritch Blast.
All 3 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, he's dropped the chrome thing.
All 3 also
Probably
have
dead.
1d6 extra. Because his hex is still on him.
That's right. Go ahead and roll 3d6.
Oh wow. 6, 5, and a 5.
Someone add this up for me. It's 1929.
43.
No. 45.
45.
45, sorry.
Not bad for a cantrip.
45.
Not bad for a cantrip.
You, having turned the corner, skid on your left foot, and as you are sliding across the wet cobblestone floor, poof, 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 3 forceful shocks of energy fly from your body and poof, poof, all impact his torso, and you watch as the final one pierces through the center of his chest, and you see the alleyway through the small cavity left in his chest.
Put him in the back.
Man crumples to his knees, face plants into the puddle in front of him. And the 4th and final captain of the Watchers of the Gale lies dead before you.
Until everyone else arrives, I keep on casting Eldritch Blast. I don't want him to come back as a lightning zombie like the last guy. And if I do, I want to get some early damage on him.
As the rest of you sprint round the corner and see this brutal display of viscera, you hear a lightning strike. But off in the distance, somewhere towards the northwest,
I need to sleep.
And that's our end.
with each of you utterly drenched in the rain, and now all of you getting splashbacks of blood from Lash's body as it's viscerally torn apart. Ragged, internally bleeding, internally suffering, internally crying, whatever it is that you're doing. This was a success, but in the shadow of a massive failure. Whatever is to come is surely to be an even bigger and more challenging battle, which we will tackle during the next session, as we bring tonight's session to a close.
Can we, like, get into, like, a building and go for a nap?
We'll have
We
to
could do that at the start of the next session.
Oh yeah, in this,
I just
out
wanna
of this whole
point out-
scenario, what was Zinni doing in this scenario?
T-posing.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, T-posing.
I just want to point out, I did call it, but it's probably better if we leave the key in the safe.
I mean, we literally offered to put the fucking safe in the thing and leave. Like, we literally said that we shouldn't open it, and it didn't matter.
So who hides, who thought it'd be a good idea for them to, like, hide out in a room with a window? I thought they were hiding, like, the basement or something.
No, I feel like that was planned out. Like,
Of course.
Dax's NPC was pushing for her to just open the thing and get the key out, and then, somehow we all
The
got
safe
fucked.
wasn't moved, by the way. It's bolted down underneath her desk. Like, it's fixed to the floor. Like, you can't
Yeah,
move the
literally, we
safe
said-
itself.
Give Cedric enough time, he could probably work it out.
Okay, but we literally said that if no one knows the pass key, because they've been, destroyed, it's just for the best, because they can't open it, we can't open it, works. But no, Steve somehow had it in his left pocket, because that's how shit works.
That was sus as fuck.
That made no sense, like, honestly.
It does actually make me suspect Steve more. And I was on Team Steve. Like,
Yeah,
last few
this
sessions.
that was the one defining moment for me
Yeah.
to go like, oh, so there is something up with it. That's it. That's all it
I've
is.
got a question, Dax. Was it part of your plan always to just, for the maiden to actually be able to get the key and go open the Kroom prison thing? Was that like part of your plan since the beginning?
That has been the Maiden's plan since the start of the entire cult invasion.
Right. But like we literally had the passkey destroyed and you somehow decided to bring it back.
No, Steve took it before that.
Yeah. The NPC that has a mind of his own and doesn't share a mind with you.
I mean,
Yeah.
fair, rogues are known for just randomly stealing things.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I think Torrent still has a shovel. from
Trowel.
somebody.
Yeah, I've still got a trowel.
Trowel. So it is kind of believable in that respect.
I mean, sure.
He thought it was a fun brain teaser.
No, but like so many of these things make honestly no sense. Like for him to be able to find us like with barely trying, then this like it's just